tape. It's the Talk That Rocks. Sending you 105.3 FM Talk. 312. Eddie Boyd is here. Dan Lewis. J.D. Ryan. Jonathan Dodge. J.D., who's the ugly chick at your computer in your office?
Stop it.
What?
That is our friend Matt working on my computer. And he's listening.
I'd say he was an ugly guy.
No.
Any guy would make an ugly chick.
Yeah.
Nice try. He's just extra. What's wrong with your computer?
But ever since I put the XP on it, it doesn't want to.
What did I tell you?
I know.
What did I tell you?
God, I hate you when you're right. That's why I've not told you up till now, because I knew you were going to. I tell you.
I put XP on my computer. I don't know what it did. I forget, but I immediately took it off.
Yeah. I can't figure out how to take it off, so Matt's reverting back to Windows 98 for me. Which is what he originally put on. I don't know how to do that. I don't know.
You don't know how to uninstall it? Can't you just, doesn't it have uninstalled here?
I assume so. I haven't taken it off any of mine because it's worked absolutely perfect.
Well, I have it at home, and it works great on the Sony, but here, it wouldn't
have anything to do with the fact that you keep kicking this computer.
He only kicks the keyboard.
No, he's gotten up and kicked the computer.
Have you kicked the actual unit?
No.
Yes, he has.
No, I haven't.
And so I'm guessing XP is the only software that can't take a kicking?
I don't know. Now, he has all sorts of problems with it shutting down, which he had those problems. It locks up and shuts down all the time, and you would get up and kick it.
You're wrong. It's the server that I get mad at, not the computer before XP, but now it's the computer. It's the server.
That has nothing to do with it.
You kick your computer?
No. I hit the keyboards because I know I can replace those inexpensively.
Okay.
Why are you having fits?
Because, you're in the rush trying to get ready for the show.
It's an inanimate object.
I know. Oh, excuse me.
You shot yours.
You shot yours.
Daniel, do you really want some of this? Mine had it coming.
Mine does, too, when it locks up in the middle of something. And you got to restart it.
Plus, I was done with mine.
Yes.
And I didn't want anybody to retrieve any of the information on my hard drive, which is why I took it in the side yard and shot it 3 times.
I just thank you for calling me before you did it. That was the funniest.
That has got to be the maddest I can recall being outside of a relationship. Because I've been working, I'll tell you exactly when it was. It was right after the Elian Gonzalez thing where they rushed the house and pulled him out of the closet. Mm-hmm. It's that picture. Mm-hmm. And I was screwing around with it, and I was trying to stick a caption on it or something. And I was going to use it on the website. Mm-hmm. Worked on it 45 minutes, locked up. Went, all right, probably me, something like that. Another hour, locked up again. Everything I'd done, absolutely lost and went. And I'd had that same problem with the computer before. That's why I decided it was time to go. It was time to get a new one.
And you did. So, yes, I'll smack the keyboard occasionally.
Try shooting it.
Mm-hmm. But Matt said it's because XP, when you upgrade sometimes, it becomes unstable.
I just wonder if the fact that Matt built our computers.
No. He's sitting at my desk. Don't do this.
My computer that he built for me at home.
Yes.
I had problems with XP. The computer you have at home? Mm-hmm. Where'd you get that one?
It came preloaded.
All right. You had
Sony.
All right, you bought that one?
Yeah, I bought that.
All right, the one here in the office?
Yes.
He built, right?
Yes.
That one has a problem with XP?
Yes.
Huh? Maybe it's something with the way he's building them. I don't know. Does your computer ever go into the sleep mode and you can't get it out?
Yeah.
Mine does that.
And it won't shut down sometimes. You go to shut down and it won't. It says, I'm not going to sleep.
Yeah, I have that one too. Maybe it's something with the processor.
He likes overclocking.
What does that mean?
He was explaining to me that doesn't hurt the computer, but I think it does. Where you make the processor work harder, faster than it was intended to.
Does that burn it up?
Yeah, won't that make it...
You would think so, but he says it doesn't.
So like if the chip... You're talking about the processor, the CPU? Uh-huh. So like if it's rated at 1,000, maybe they can squeeze 1,200 out of it?
Yeah. They'll actually try to get a lot more.
Well, how do they do that?
Like the 1.6, they'll push to a 2.2.
Well, when they push it, what are they doing?
By changing the settings. You can change the settings on the motherboards and make it work harder than it actually is supposed to.
And that'll make it lock up?
It could if it overheats.
I mean, so you just got to stick a bigger fan on it?
Not necessarily. If it gets hotter than the system can handle, it'll just shut down.
Man knows what he's doing. I've been to his house. It looks like NASA in there.
You see what NASA's done lately?
Well, you got a point. Sorry, Matt. Tried. He had like 12 computers running at the same time.
Man. Right now he's down there dismantling yours and putting all the pieces in different parts of the office.
Putting pouring a beer in it. Now let's see, buddy.
Go ahead, you're on the air.
Hey, Russ, just to let you know, yes, I work on computers for a living. You overclock your
Here we go.
processor, and it will cut the life of that processor in half. It could also do damage to the motherboard.
We'll get another call just like this that says it does absolutely no damage to the computer or the board. Right.
Yes, there is a chance that upgrade could fail.
In fact, they run cooler.
XP could fail on you.
There's no gray area on fans.
I opened up my case one time. You know what?
There at the office.
Snowing.
If you don't use the proper version of XP,
you could say anything about a computer, and everybody's going to come out of the. That's why I don't even like messing with them. I almost just want to buy a new one anytime one craps out because everybody's got an opinion.
Right software, but
computers and cars.
Just wanted to update you guys.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
Later.
I don't even like taking advice. If I can't just load it and the computer works with it, I'll take it off, and if it screws up, I'll just go get another one.
Yeah, I'll buy this Sony Vario thing. Just spur of the moment. I didn't want to shop. I didn't want to talk to anybody about it. I saw it and I went, that's good.
Yeah, because if you ask somebody, they'll go, well, here's what are the applications you'd like to,
what are you going to be using this for?
What are some of the things? Tell me a little bit about you and yourself. It's a box, it's a car. Is that what you tell them?
He goes, well, this one over, box, but the car.
Possibly in the future, you might want to, what?
Car.
Oh. You want the extended box?
Get the car. Yeah, I got the extended work. Well, you got to have this because it's only $100 more. And so I'm like, box car?
I actually got the extended warranty on my Micron. They didn't take it back.
They didn't?
It's the one I shot.
Oh, the one you shot. Weird, I think. Didn't it?
Something happened with a hard drive. What? And then bullets.
Third cover is acts of God, not acts of a nut.
Yeah, that's the point.
Hard drive stopped working. How come? Bullets. I think maybe I needed to defrag it.
It's got bullet fragments.
Go ahead, you're on the air.
Russ.
Yes, sir.
Not a computer question, but who does that intro song for you on your, when the show starts?
This? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, the instrument. Yeah.
That's William Orbit. It's off the album Strange Cargo.
Okay, cool, man. Thank you.
Yeah. In fact, I think that CD's out of print.
That song is called Fire and Mercy?
Something like that, I think. I've been to the store before to try and find a new CD in case we ever lost, I have this file.
Right. I have the original.
And I haven't been able to find it. That's why I think it's out of print.
I should probably copy it.
Probably so, just in case. Yeah, Bob?
I found a 1/18th scale diecast, Mach 5, with a little chim-chim in it. Are you interested?
How much is it?
It was 24 plus tax, like 27. It's got all the doors open and hoods and stuff open and closed, real rubber tires, all that good stuff.
Is it made out of metal?
Yep.
And how much you want for it?
What I paid for it. Sorry.
That's all right. I already have one.
Yeah.
All right.
Free.
Yeah.
It just came out. Well,
Yeah, I've had it first. A listener got me one about 3 weeks ago. Free.
All right.
All right.
It's a really nice one, too. Has the little jacks that come up out the bottom.
Yeah. Well, there are two different ones. There's the ones that's a little bit bigger that's made out of plastic. I have that one. That one's autographed by Peter Fernandez, the voice of Speed Racer.
Yeah.
Who wants to come out to our 2-year anniversary party.
Be great.
Maybe I could do some voice things that run up to your party. I'll do it as Speed Racer. Dude, you're 80 years old. You couldn't do Speed Racer if there was a jug of wine and downers in it for you.
Yeah. Have him do some impersonations.
He can't. He's too old to do anything.
Yeah.
It's been 40 years and probably 2,000 cartons of Camel.
Yeah, he's pretty gravelly.
All right, here I go. It's the big crowd pleaser. I'm going to do the Speed Racer voice. Here it is. Oh, no, Trixie. To the Mach 5.
It's like watching the Cartoon Network.
Yeah, it is.
Amazing.
And now, my big Racer X voice. Oh, no, Speed.
I hope he comes.
Yeah, he wants to. In fact, I got to send the Mach 5 back. They're going to stick a periscope on it and the saw blades.
Neat.
They're supposed to have that ready for the 2-year anniversary. I told you about this. I had to sign part of the contract that I agreed not to operate the car with saw blades in place.
You're kidding.
Yeah. I don't think they're actually going to spin. I think you park the car, you stick them in, right. And then, you just do the photo ops.
What is the periscope? Is it just snap on?
No, that actually goes, that hump behind the head?
Yeah.
On the car? Mm-hmm. They're actually going to cut a thing out. The periscope will go into that. It'll have, what do you call it when it's air?
Pneumatic?
Yeah, pneumatic. Come up and down pneumatic. And it'll feed into the DVD player on the dash.
They'll have a camera?
Yeah. Oh, neat. So it's got to go back. So Speed will be ready for the Racer X. Mm-hmm. I do Trixie, too.
Oh, I'm going to close my eyes so I can see the...
All right, you ready?
Good. Okay,
Here's the Trixie. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, give it to me.
It's like watching the show.
It is.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you're on the air.
Dan there.
Yes. Dan, telephone. One moment, please.
Yes.
Dan. Hey, I need your advice as well as Russ's advice. My wife just had a baby on the 20th.
Congratulations.
And
it's still not too late. How much does the baby weigh?
It's early. It's 4 pounds, 10 ounces.
Shake and bake.
But my in-laws are in town, and they are driving my wife crazy.
Perfect for the holidays.
Huh?
Nothing.
But I need to know if I should tell them to hit the road, or, I just kind of need some advice on what to do, how to handle the situation, because I don't want to piss them off. They're worth a couple million, so, someday they might kick the bucket.
Oh, well, then you do anything they want, you put up with them.
Huh?
Dan said put up with them. Thank you.
If you're going to inherit that much money, yeah, put up with them.
Well, they're about...
You don't deserve a kid. You're stupid. I don't even think I know what the question was. In-laws are in town?
In-laws are in town.
Want him in town?
Wife just had baby. In-laws are driving him nuts, but they're worth millions.
And he's asking you for advice on how to deal with in-laws?
Oh, I had the final conflict with Grandma.
Of course you did. Now, is this one of the original ones, or is this the prequel?
No, this is... this is like Final Conflict Chapter 18.
Now, did you ever do the thing where she bought your daughter all this stuff, even though you told her not to?
She stopped by.
Did you take all the stuff to Salvation Army?
No, I told her from this point forward, anything else you buy her goes to Goodwill. And so she's either buying it and keeping it at her house, or she just stopped.
Okay.
Because nothing else has entered the house since then. I threw the food away because she bought us those big bags of like oats and whey and grits and whatever.
Okay.
I chunked all that. This
Good.
I can't give that to the food bank because it's open stock food stuff.
Okay.
But we had an argument, and I told her, don't buy her anything else. Don't bring it to the house. It won't stay here. I'll take it out, and it'll go.
Was this the final conflict?
Yeah, then that led to her keeping my daughter out late. They didn't come back until they called at 10:30, said they were going to stop and have dinner at night at the Cheesecake Factory.
Doesn't she have a curfew?
Yes.
Grandma
ignores it.
Oh, she does?
Yeah, I said, bring her home now. Bring her home right now. Well, I got hypoglycemia. I got to eat now. I said, you should have thought of that 2.5 hours ago when you were out shopping. Pack her up, bring her home.
How about a hematoma to go with your hypoglycemia?
We went back and forth for a while, but she ended up bringing her home. And, of course, she was mad. She didn't come in the house or anything.
Oh.
Yeah, which broke my heart. But that's been pretty much it. She told me, you don't boss me around. I said, when my daughter's concerned, I do. She's my child. I make the decisions about my daughter. So Either you do it my way or you don't get to
No, not a solution.
No.
You don't think?
Okay.
Normally, I think in the animal kingdom, animals normally do that. They wave their genitalia at other animals, and it's supposed to scare them. It is. Haven't you heard that, Andy?
Oh, yeah. Monkeys in South America that have balls. It's so huge, and that's all that they use them for, is just swinging from trees and
scaring people. That would scare me if Dan did that.
Well, if I had them, kickball size, then maybe I'd do
so congrats. So that's all handled then, right?
For the moment.
All right.
Until the next conflict. Next flare-up.
Eddie, do we have to break before news?
Yeah, I need to make a quick one.
Oh. All right, quick break. We'll be back, and we'll start.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
All right, 3:33. You ready to go?
Sure.
What is it, Dan?
You all right? You sound like you hurt yourself.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
3:33. J.D. Ryan's on the new 105.3 FM Talk with news.
Thank you, Russ. Brought to us by Nextel, 1-800-NEXTEL-9, and by your local Mitsubishi dealer. Wake up and drive. Here we go. Thursday, May 30th, 2002. Winona Judd is 38 today. Jake the Snake Roberts.
Winona, is that the fat one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's not the mama, that's the daughter.
The fat daughter.
The chubby daughter, yeah.
Yeah, she's not chubby, she's fat.
Yeah, she's huge.
Does she just have a kid?
Yes.
I saw a picture of her in some appearance thing. Maybe it was the Country Music Awards.
Right.
She looks like she's getting bigger.
Yeah, that's hard to believe. She wears those big long dusters like that's kind of covered up.
Is that the whole reason for doing that?
Oh, yeah. Just so you can't see the definition of the roles.
Well, she's fat.
Yes.
If everybody's dressing like B. Arthur,
yes.
they're fat. The Maud thing's not back.
I know.
All right.
Remember they used to do that with that Wilson chick. Used to drape her in black. I remember seeing her come on stage, and you could literally hear the audience gasp.
It's the same thing. Who did I go to see Blondie with? Was that you, Dan?
Me.
JD?
Yeah.
Yeah, Deborah Harry came out.
Mm-hmm.
It was...
Orca fat.
It was sad.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody that used to have the hots for back in the late 70s, early 80s, that just, it's... Bones, she's dead. I'm sorry.
She had rolls, too.
She just is. And she had some kind of belt right around her midsection, trying to break up the fat.
Using an illusion.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
No.
It did not work. Jake the Snake Roberts, WWF star from the 80s, is 47, and Gale Sayers is 59.
He looks 90.
Does he?
Jake the Snake, he looks awful. Drinking and boozing, he's, out of the limelight now. He does the discount wrestling circuit.
Oh, does he?
Oh, yeah. He's wrestling with guys you've never heard of or other guys that are just as burned out as he is.
Good.
Although it had no specific warnings, the FBI is alerting law enforcement agencies, to be on the lookout for any signs of terrorist plans to use shoulder-fired missiles against U.S. targets. The alert comes after investigators concluded that al-Qaeda operatives might have tried to shoot down a U.S. military plane in Saudi Arabia earlier this month. Sabrina Yanez, a teenage mother and former methamphetamine user, got paid $200 for being fixed with an IUD at the Yuma clinic. They're paying these folks now not to have babies.
I heard about this a long time ago. Didn't they put up billboards or something, Dan?
Yeah. I forget the name of the organization, but we had them on at one point.
Oh, Cooter Scoopers.
That's a crack, actually, which is Children Requiring a Caring Community. Okay. Nonprofit group that offers cash to addicts.
Cooter Scoopers.
Basically. So they're giving people $200 now not to have baby.
Now, did you say they stick it in an IUD?
This is an IUD, yes. At a Yuma clinic.
Why can't they just do the surgery on them? IUD comes out, doesn't it?
It can, yes. This is his fourth year. Crack has now paid 686 addicts, including 15 men, in 22 cities nationwide to get cut, snipped, and/or not to know more babies.
All right, go.
Okay. Chandler Levy's death officially has been ruled a homicide now. Apparently she didn't drive herself out to a remote location and hide her own body in the woods. On Wednesday, the Rangers found a way to break their 5-game losing streak.
Nothing. That was very astute.
Rangers found a way to break their 5-game losing streak. The hodgepodge lineup the Rangers have been reduced to using paved the way for a 9-8 bottom of the ninth win over Minnesota. Anna Nicole Smith has won the race to become the first celebrity to shamelessly try to copy the success of the Osbournes. Anna will star in her very own reality show on E! Channel beginning in August. E! Calls the half-hour, quote, a candid and compelling look at Anna and her inner circle, which includes her 16-year-old son Daniel, her attorney Howard K. Stern, and her purple-haired assistant Kim. The show will be called simply The Anna Nicole Smith.
She was on Larry King Live last night.
I saw clips of that.
How much money did she end up getting? Was it $80 million?
Was it? I don't even remember.
Was it?
I think so. They were fighting over the last $80 million.
Whatever it was, she didn't get enough. Well, she touched an old man's.
Yeah, probably repeatedly. Well, we assume.
Peter.
Mm-hmm.
Many times.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. I don't care what she got. It's not enough.
$200 million.
It's just not. We've had this discussion. I couldn't do it.
But greed was her motivating factor.
Yeah.
I don't think for someone like her, it matters how much, or it matters who or what. It's how much.
She touched an old man's thing.
Right.
That's worth any amount of money that she can get. Because he probably was into something weird. If he could still make that thing work.
You think maybe he was just into making it work?
Well, I don't know. What was he?
He was happy with that?
Yeah, late 80s, wasn't he? Almost 90.
But what if he liked the salad tossing?
Oh. I still go back to that visual at the news camp that time of the 80-year-old guy that walked by us.
With the rust stains right below his balls.
Yeah. I didn't know the human body actually rusts, but it does. Apparently.
And I'm not kidding.
I know you're not. I saw it.
And I don't care how queer it sounds while I'm looking at an old man, but you really kind of want to know what time's going to do to the human body. And as he walked by, great big gut, really skinny pencil legs, and rust stains on the inside where his balls are. It's almost like his pipe's leaking.
I took my iron supplement every day.
And I guess really for old people, a nudist camp is the best place to be. Because, they lose control of their bowels and their bladder.
Yeah. Maybe that's why that was rusty. Yeah.
How you doing today? We're going to go play some shuffleboard. Hang on, I got to shake my leg. Wait a minute, I got to squeeze. That your kid?
Okay. If you're feeling like you got hosed because you bought the June issue of Penthouse magazine thinking those topless pictures of Anna Kournikova were in there, or legit, rather, so is a Miami...
Why don't you start again?
Okay. If you're feeling hosed because you bought the Penthouse magazine, you thought you see the tennis person.
Skip the next story.
So is a Miami lawyer by the name of Reed Somberg. He's gone so far as to file a class action lawsuit on behalf of himself and every other guy who threw down the $9 for a peek at Anna's chest. Somberg says Penthouse ripped him off because he only bought the issue for the naked Anna pictures. So, once again, he's suing him. And he wants everybody that bought it to be in the class action suit with him.
What city, state?
He is in Miami. A Miami lawyer. Reed Somberg.
How do you spell his last name?
Somberg.
Daniel?
Yes, sir.
I'd like to talk to Mr. Somberg, please. That's not a bad idea, because they knew damn well.
Yeah.
I looked at the pictures before they were in Penthouse. There's no way that was Anna Kournikova. None. No. That's really, they could have stuck naked pictures of Jack Elam in there, and I'd have come closer to believing it was Anna Kournikova.
Yeah, publicity stuff. It backfired.
I didn't backfire. They knew exactly what they were doing. They sold all those copies, possibly the ones that didn't have a chance to be sold. They got to bring those back and maybe pay, a few $1 million in lawsuits. Well, look at all the publicity they got. Look at all the extra issues they sold. They knew exactly what they were doing. There's no way they thought, who was it? Is it Guccione?
I'll get you in the junior.
I analyzed her nipples.
Mm-hmm.
I could tell by looking through her clothes, Anna Kournikova, and these pictures, that they were the same breasts. Then I got in the Mach 5. Did you see the pictures on the internet before?
Yes, I did.
And were they as obvious that they weren't?
Yeah, it was pretty obvious. I went ahead and bought it anyway because I figure it will be one of the last issues Penthouse ever puts out since they're being sued by not only Anna Kournikova, but the woman who was really in the pictures.
Yeah, that's the other upside to all of this. If they're borderline on the verge of bankruptcy,
which is
what the hell?
The word is.
If this didn't pull them out of the hole like they thought it might with the big publicity push, all they got to do is declare bankruptcy and they're free and clear.
And their online thing isn't doing very well from what I've heard, from what I've read.
I'm surprised actual magazines are still selling. Playboy and stuff like that. Well, you can get all the nudity you want on the internet, and you don't have to go into the store and feel weird about buying it.
No, and it's they charge $9 for an issue. For $9, you could subscribe to 5 different porn sites.
It's a case of toilet paper. I used to wait in the middle of the night and would go into a stop and go just to get the porn magazines that I wanted because I didn't want anybody to see me buy them.
Yeah.
And I would always get like the clump of 3. You kind of took your chance on the one that was in the middle,
right?
Because you couldn't see it. And it'd always be, like retarded monkey weenies or something.
Would you leave if there was a woman behind the counter?
If there was any, I didn't care about that. But if there was anybody else in the store, I wouldn't go in. I just felt weird. Because that's all I would.
What if the guy at the counter recognizes you?
Yeah, I didn't care.
What is Russ Martin?
Then you're going to go home and whack.
I got a hold of his office. He is not in today.
Oh.
It wasn't hard to find him. Just called information.
No. Yeah. Go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey, I just want to know if you could fix damages when you get that guy on the air.
What kind of damages?
Hey, man, I'm emotionally distressed because I really wanted to see the Anna.
Yeah. All right. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah?
Hey, I was going to ask Russ or somebody, one of the guys there.
Yes?
Do y'all know, like, when y'all surf the internet, okay, because I know y'all surf the internet for, like, just plain pictures and stuff.
Yes.
Y'all always say, I always hear about people getting arrested for checking out the internet and stuff.
Yes, the police will come to your house.
No, bull crap.
Yes, they will. If you just start downloading, they have, yes.
Well,
yes, I had one of my neighbors, the retarded Chinese guy that lives next door.
I remember that.
The police broke the door down, took his computer.
No.
Yes, they did.
That's for all that child
took him away in Chinese handcuffs.
Yeah, they put that little thing in between his 2 fingers, a little Chinese thing. He can get loose.
Bad.
Yes, they'll come get you.
No, they won't.
And don't be copying CDs at home either.
Oh man, that's for that.
All right, go ahead.
Jerry Mathers may have played a pain in the butt in the 50s TV show Leave It to Beaver, but now the Beaver suffers from a real pain in the butt, psoriasis. The 53-year-old is the new spokesman for the National Psoriasis Foundation. He said he's suffered from the skin disease on his legs and ankles since the 70s.
Because he's a fat bastard.
Yeah, running back and forth.
Wasn't he pitching? Dan, didn't we have him on a few years ago? He was pitching something else.
Yeah, he's really, really difficult to get on. They're very protective of the Beaver. And so they don't, it was more of a pain than it was worth to get him on.
Oh, I don't want him on. But he had some other product. Maybe it was a weight loss thing.
I don't even remember what it was.
He lost a lot of weight and I think he gained it back.
Yeah.
He was even a disc jockey for a while.
So sad.
Yeah.
Poor Beaver.
Yeah.
All right, cut number 3 here. Eddie Griffin was asked if there's room for political correctness in a comedy such as Undercover Brother.
No, the First Amendment is in comedy. Yes, we have to constantly stretch out the boundaries. Because if we don't, we become stagnant. And we become stagnant, our children starve mentally. Imagine still doing what the Bob Hope road shows. What if it just stayed there and nobody pushed it beyond that?
So Undercover Brother's coming out this weekend, by the way. Cut number 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're going to go see the pre-screening tonight. You want to go?
5. I've got an appearance.
Where you got to go?
Be at Duke's in Addison from 9 to 11.
Dan, you want to go?
I can't. I've got a charity dinner tonight.
Oh. With who?
With my wife.
What's a charity?
We're members of the Giving Campaign, and portions of our paychecks go to our favorite charities every month. And every year they hold a dinner.
Eddie, you want to go?
Where's it at?
I don't know.
I'll see.
I'll take my buddy Eddie. Screw the both of you. Go ahead.
I'd go. This dinner's been set up for months.
Of course it has.
I can't change it.
Number 5, Denise Richards was asked if the cast was concerned about some of the racial jokes in Undercover Brother.
You know, the script went through some changes, I think, to make it lighter, and, you know, we basically hit every person. We're laughing, we're being laughed at, and I think we're just bringing it out in the open and having it dealt with in a light manner, you know, and...
She answered no question.
She forgot what the question was halfway into the question.
We've, yes, something.
You could change that question to almost anything. So do you think there were too many changes of clothes throughout the movie?
You know, the script went through some changes, I think, to make it lighter, and, you know, we basically hit every...
Do you think possibly they showed your snatch in too many scenes?
You know, the script went through some changes, I think, to make it lighter, and, you know, we basically hit every person. We're laughing, we're being laughed at, and I think we're just bringing...
Oh, you got it too soon. We're bringing it out in the open.
Out in the open, having it dealt with in a light manner, you know, and... But we do. There were times where, like, I can't believe we're saying that, or there, you know. So it's a very tricky thing.
Okay. And finally, it's some actual scene, including Eddie Griffin, Dave Chappelle, number 6, and Chi McBride.
So the conspiracies we believe for all these years are really true? The NBA really instituted the three-point shot to give white boys a chance?
Absolutely.
So the entertainment industry really is out to get Spike Lee. Is that right?
Come on, man. Even Cher got an Oscar.
Cher! And O.J. really didn't do it.
Let's just move on, shall we?
I don't have a really good feeling about this movie. I don't want to say a whole lot because we're going to have a bunch of tickets to give away.
Yeah.
And I'll go see it tonight. I'll let you know tomorrow. I think maybe they blew their wad with the Cadillac scene. I could be wrong.
It could be good.
Go take a look at the website yourself, undercover-brother.com. Watch the trailer. Play the game where you drive the Cadillac and don't spill the orange soda. Okay, I'm done.
All right. There's news and information brought to us by Duke's Original Roadhouse in Addison. I'll be out there tonight from 9 to 11. A lot of good stuff to give away. It's at Beltline and Midway. Once again, 9 to 11. Also have tickets for the second anniversary party, June 22nd, at the Texas Motorplex in Ennis. And listen for the Buddy Contest, 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock with Russ, KYNG.com. Click on Win Cash for details. I'm J.D. Ryan on the Talk That Rocks Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
Because it's none of your business. That's why. I gotta do traffic. Shut up. All right, check on traffic. Jonathan Dodge at the controls of the new 105.3 FM Talks. White Lightning.
Why, thank you, Russell. This report brought to you by AT&T Wireless. They welcome you to M-Life, a life where you be connected in new ways to the people and things you care about the most. Also brought to you by the Texas Department of Transportation. And speaking of them, northbound, I-35 Stevenson Whitlock Road. Watch out for onlooker delays due to an accident. Now off to the shoulder. In Fort Worth, northbound Highway 121 from I-35 to Carson. The left lane is coded out for road work. That is scheduled until 5 o'clock. Happy motoring. This report brought to you by Just Brakes. Are your brakes grinding? Call Just Brakes and ask about their four-wheel friction reline for as little as $99.88. Just Brakes. Just stop and think about it. Also by Albertsons. Go into Albertsons today and purchase a Harry Potter video or DVD and 2 6-pack half liters of Coke. and you get a free $5 Albertsons gift card by mail. Albertsons at your store. That's traffic. I'm Jonathan Dodge in the new 105.3 FM. White Lightning.
All right, thank you, Jonathan. KYG Dallas-Fort Worth weather. You got partly cloudy, warm tonight, 66 for the overnight low, then partly cloudy, warm tomorrow. Should be about 87 degrees. We have 84 now at the Talk to the Rocks, Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk. So, now, where did you go?
Out.
Why so secretive? You could just tell me where it was. What's the big secret? Did she come to your house?
No.
You went out somewhere?
Yes.
Okay.
With who?
Back to Topanga? Yes.
No, I'm not going back to Topanga.
Okay.
I'm sure it's a lovely place.
It is.
I'm sure it's a lovely clientele.
Nice.
That ain't my scene.
So, somewhere in Addison?
No.
Dukes, perhaps. Plug. Where'd you go? Just tell me where. What's the big deal?
The expensive place that I like to go.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You say that all the time. Okay. I know that. Mercury.
Yeah, I don't get anything free from it. I can say the name.
Yeah. How long were y'all there?
A couple hours.
Mm-hmm. So you took, is this what I'm thinking? Is this news person, perchance?
Yes.
Heather?
Yes. With the boyfriend? Did the boyfriend go?
No.
Well, that was the deal.
No, the deal was she ain't bringing the boyfriend.
No, you convinced her on the friends aspect, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
We're just going to go as buddies.
Yeah.
So you're hanging out at the Mercury.
People in the same
people
profession.
Are gonna see you.
Why?
So it wasn't really a date. It was we're going to go talk shop or things like that.
Well, we sat at the bar. We didn't eat. We had, they brought a little appetizer to the bar.
Mm-hmm. What she drank, just for interest's sake?
It's one of those, some kind of alcohol and cranberry juice. What is
like
that?
Sea breeze, yeah.
Yeah, is it vodka and cranberry?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Cranberry. That's good. I like that. Just wondered if she was a wine drinker or a tea,
No.
Drinks hard liquor.
That's what she had.
Yeah.
We had a little appetizer, a little,
what was that?
Southwest, some kind of chicken enchilada. Like $8 or $9.
I'm sure.
It was this big, and it comes with little shreds of carrot.
Uh-huh. Seen those.
Like that's, the little just shreds of carrot on top to make it look, garnish.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the drink.
No.
I'm sorry.
So you knocked back in a couple hours, let me guess, 4 or 5, and she probably had 2. So your bill was like $60 for 2 hours.
She didn't drink, the last of the third one she didn't finish.
Last of the third.
Yeah.
So you must have had 4 or 5. You dropped $60. $70?
Anyway.
Yeah.
So that was it.
That place is not cheap to go.
It's a nice place to go.
What was the result? You didn't see her again?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you ever bring up the boyfriend issue? I mean, never brought up. No reason?
No. Why? We're friends.
She made it pretty clear.
We're friends.
Well, did the boyfriend know you were going out?
I don't know.
Oh, so
that's none of my business.
That never came well. I mean, just thought maybe at some point she'd bring that up. Like, he knows we're out, so don't.
I don't know.
So you're just friends?
Yes.
TV, radio, confab.
A little smooch on the mouth.
You got a kiss?
No tongue.
Bet you got one on the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
A dry kiss.
Yeah.
It's still on the mouth.
On the mouth? That's...
What did you get?
I got a handshake.
Go ahead, you're on the air.
Hey, Russ.
Yeah.
Did you buy all this stuff?
Yeah.
So today.
Okay.
Because,
You know what? Sometimes, listen to me, sometimes friends sometimes I pay for JD and Dan's drinks. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they pay for mine.
Yeah, but we're not.
Well, I understand if you have a job or anything, but...
And it's not your mouth that we kiss.
I understand.
So, anyway, my point is, friends can buy other friends drinks.
What kind of things you talk about?
Yeah,
personal stuff?
Just talked about her being Miss Hawaii. Mm-hmm. And I think she was a weather chick in... I don't know. She was a weather chick someplace. And then came here.
Any kind of personal stuff come up? I mean... You can normally tell by the way a conversation is going.
How the boyfriend thinks it's going.
I'd rather not say. That's her own personal life.
Interesting.
What? You got to call the hotline.
You guys going out again?
Yeah. Who is it?
Put it on the air.
I'm not putting it on the air.
Put it on the air.
Hello?
Is that what it sounds?
Huh?
Heard it out.
I'm so anxious. I'm so anxious to hear about my night last night.
Why won't you go to drinks with me?
You made all that up. Russ, do you remember the email that I sent you not too long ago that says, be careful what you say because you never know who's listening?
It's just drinks. Why can't we just go to drinks?
So all that was BS.
So if we're just going to drinks, why do you have to tell everybody about it? And I want to make a correction right now.
What?
So, tell me what I drank again.
I just made something up. What do you drink?
Because I'm thinking you made the whole thing up, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
But it's a nice story. Oh,
That's
you know
a pretty
what?
good story, though.
That was a good one.
Yeah, it was a great story. But hang on, somebody here wants to talk to you. Hang on 1 second, okay?
Yeah.
Who is this?
Bye.
Oh. She's with the boyfriend.
He hung up.
Yeah.
Who was this?
I don't know. I gotta go. Eddie, shut off the transmitter. Don't put him back through, Dan. And don't sneak him through on a request line so I don't know.
That was great. Busty with him in the car. God, now what if just by chance she'd have gone out last night with a girlfriend, and he's sitting there listening to the story. Oh, so you did.
So that's where you went.
That's where you really went. And now she's got to do a tap and dance.
Oh, I don't care.
Well, at least
what do I care?
At least you admitted it on the air. That's a good story.
Yeah,
I had it in my head.
Dry kiss.
I saw the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, even said she.
I didn't want to.
You were visualizing,
Yeah. Just like if I did take, that was just an old date with somebody else that I just retold. I don't know why she just won't go to have drinks. I'm safe enough. I want to be her friend.
She said she would with her boyfriend.
No, I don't need the boyfriend. That's too many people to talk to all at once. Maybe later he can join us.
Uh-huh.
I want to get to know her interests.
He doesn't trust you.
Why would he not trust me?
Because he's a guy. That's the worst place to be. The guy that's on the other end of this.
I have no motives with her except just to get to know her. She sounds like a sweet person. She's intelligent. Not a bad person to know if you want to start networking. That's all I'm concerned about. And that.
Yeah. That's what he's afraid of.
Yeah, it's funny. I was in the bathroom yesterday during one of the breaks, and I was trying to think, how do you counteract? You know, when you're in a relationship with a chick, and you got that guy trying to, get the wedge in.
Be the friend.
Yeah, by being a friend. How do you counteract that? And really, the only way to do it, because if you overreact, you're screwed, Jack. In fact, the more that you react to the guy trying to get in and be the friend thing, the more she's going to look at you as a nut. Mm-hmm. You're overreacting.
This is why we have problems. This is why I have to go to him.
Why is it I can talk to Russ, but I can't talk to you? You just don't understand. So the only way to what, Dan?
Line 3 wouldn't give me a name. He's trying to be clever and insulting, so I gave him the name of Stupid F.
Oh, okay. Yes, welcome to the show. Hello?
Hi, Russ. How are you doing?
I'm quite lovely, and you?
Feeling all right today?
Yes, I am.
Nice and cocky as usual, I imagine.
Yes.
Just think you're really self-inflated there a little bit, and
why is that?
I think you need to come up with some new stick, man.
I just said why is that?
Stern thing going.
I just said why is it? No, if I wanted to do the Stern thing, then I'd let my ratings drop.
Ooh. Oh, that's cool. I think you just need to watch your back, man, because one of these days.
Why? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Big guy, go ahead, run your mouth, little Mr. Anonymous. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're a guy on the phone, and nobody knows who you are, and you can run your mouth and say anything.
Like you, sir.
No, everybody knows who. Now, excuse me. People, you're off the air. Now, you're off the air. Nobody can hear you.
man's disease.
Why would I have a little man's disease? Do you understand how stupid it makes you look? You don't like me and you don't like the show, but you listen every single day. It's like going to a restaurant where you can't stand the food and you go in every single day and you bitch about it, but you keep coming back. That makes you look like a bigger idiot than you could possibly ever want to be.
Sure. Okay. Hey, man, you're God. You know it all.
Yes, I am. I'm as close to God as you're ever going to get.
Oh, okay.
Well, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want me to tell you how to do? Huh?
I'm just telling you, walk back, dude.
Wait, what are you going to do? Oh, is that a threat? Are you threatening me now? Are you threatening me?
Does it sound like a threat?
I don't know. Tell me. Tell me what you're saying. Instead of saying watch your back, just tell me what you're going to do. Stop being a pussy and just tell me.
Oh, that's how it is now.
Yeah, just say it. Just come out and say it.
I want to hear it, man. You're the greatest thing.
No, tell me what you're going to do. Watch your back. What does that mean?
Says watch your back.
What does that mean?
Means you can't go crossing too many people.
Yeah, yes, I can. I've been doing it for 23 years on the radio. I think I can.
Yeah, okay.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
That's why the Eagle fired you.
What do you got? No, I quit. Nice try, but I quit. Now what?
I don't know. You tell me, man.
You're the one calling me.
Are you happy?
Yes, I'm ecstatic.
Yeah, I imagine so.
See, here's the problem, is your life is so pathetic. It's so sad. This is the only thing. No, you're not going to tell me anything because you have no life. This is your only chance.
That I can take care of.
No, you can't. And if you have to brag about it, you don't have it.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me tell you something. You're an amateur. You don't know what you're doing. I do this all the time.
You're just funny.
What an angry little sad man.
That's funny. He's still on the phone. He's still talking. I had to pull him off the air because he kept cussing. Because that's the only way that he can converse.
Yes. That's...
Are you still there? Ah, damn it.
Drive by.
Oh, God. Yeah, he was trying to be, trying to be mysterious and cool or whatever. Well, why don't you just give me a name for your purposes? Okay, stupid ass. It's my purpose.
They don't realize how many people a day we go through like that.
Oh, that wasn't his first call. He's called a couple of times before already this morning. Doesn't Russ realizes he's just an inflated carbon copy?
Of what?
Of Lycus, Howard Stern, everybody he could think of.
Isn't it funny how if I was a carbon copy, normally the copy isn't as good as the original, if that's the theory he's going on.
Yeah.
So our ratings would be less than Lycus or Stern.
That's true.
I got bad news. You can add both of those shows together, and they still fall below us. I don't say that as a brag. That's just a fact. And you very seldom hear me say anything like that. But it was necessary at this point in time. I'm sorry I had to launch that salvo.
How angry and pathetic must your life be if that's the height of your day?
Yeah.
Spend time on your cell phone driving.
I'm going to focus all of my mental energy on insulting Russ. Here I go.
Here I go.
Yeah, I'll clean that later. Oh, man.
Those are the phone calls. It's just it's easy. It's like whacking Bambi in the head with a bat.
Bambi's asleep.
Yeah, it takes no energy.
Yeah. It's fun.
It's like a cat whacking around a dead rat.
So,
anyway, here's what you do.
Okay. Back to the deal.
The only way to counteract that is to be as kind and caring and as attentive as the guy that's trying to weasel his way in. Yeah, you're right, sweetie. He is trying to be your friend. I think you need to nurture that relationship because he sounds like a great guy. Because the more you object to him being around, the more she's going to wig out. That's the only way to get. And once
so hard to do, though.
But you got to do it because if you start wigging out, I don't want you around that guy who's trying to get in your pants. You don't understand him. That's not. We've never had a conversation about sex. He's never tried to hit on me ever. Mm-hmm. But he's gonna. No, he's not.
It's not like you.
Not everybody wants to get in women's pants.
Oh man!
So you have to do exactly what he's doing, and you just kind of. What do they call it? Weather the storm.
Yeah. Send her flowers.
Right. And once he's gone, then go back being an ass. But while he's around, you got to straighten your ass up if you want to keep this chick. Yes, Jack?
Hey, Jack. Russ, some advice. I need some advice. You may have answered my question, though.
All right, what?
My wife coaches cheerleading. And right now, all the college cheerleaders are at home for break, including the guys, and they're all working out. And my wife likes to do stunts with them. And these guys have got their hands all over my little woman, throwing her up in the air, throwing her around, catching her. It's making me crazy.
Where is this going on?
The more I say anything about it, the more defensive she gets.
Yeah, if you, well, first of all, is there a way to go out there and watch and see what's going on?
Oh, yeah, that's the problem. She goes, hey, I want you to watch this. And she steps over there, and this guy steps up and puts both hands on her hips and squats down right behind her. And I'm like, and bam, up in the air she
Well, everybody's
goes.
got on clothes, and they're not grabbing genitalia, right?
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh, well, then you're going to start overreacting to that, and she's going to start wigging out.
Yeah, I'm trying not to overreact, but I know.
She may be, how long have you guys been married?
Oh, long time, 9 years.
Oh, she may be getting some sort of, thrill, some sort of sexual thrill about being manhandled somewhat by younger guys. How old is she?
And I was an 18-year-old stud, too. And if I had the chance to lay my hands on a little 35-year-old hottie that can still do it all as far as...
It's funny, when I was a kid, I never wanted an older chick. No. I didn't.
I had one once, but...
But I think you answered my question. I think I'll get out there and just go watch every bit of it that I can and encourage it and stay out there.
If you start wigging out, it's just like anything else. Anytime somebody says, don't do this, I don't know what you're talking about. It's like Cuban and the D magazine. I don't want you to print that. They printed it. Even the editor admitted to us, they did it just because to piss Cuban off.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, thanks, Jack. Are we done on spots? All right. Hi, Cheech.
What's going on, Bubba?
Nothing.
I got to ask you a question.
Yes, S.O.
I listen to y'all every single day.
Thank you, S.O.
Without fail. So how come you're not syndicated? You are better than Howard Stern. You are better than...
You know what? I didn't say we were better. It's just one of those instances where the guy's a punk and you just got to whack him around for a couple of minutes. Okay. We're not better. We're just so far, and I don't know how. I got no answer, because if I did, I'd write a book. We've been very fortunate in the ratings.
Well, I listen to all three of them because I just don't have a life either, but... You are better than all of them put together. Well, that's just the way it is. I don't know why anybody would listen to Howard Stern.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
But you ought to be syndicated, man. Tell them.
No. I got no interest in it.
Well, you got a great show.
That's very kind of you. Thank you.
All right, man.
All right. Adios. I still think syndication would water down the show.
Yeah. Just added pressures of hitting clocks and times when you have all those stations listening. I don't think the show would have to stay the same.
That would be the deal if they don't like it. But how many people, we've talked about this 100 times, how many people in like Minnesota would give a rat's ass what's going on down in here?
90% or more of what we talk about is national.
I suppose.
And relationships go belly up everywhere. And women get manhandled by 18-year-olds everywhere.
Good. Yeah, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, I just wanted to comment on the guy that called in about Russ.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I just wanted to say that a lot of things us listeners appreciate is we can relate to so many things you guys talk about, and also the fact that you've been friends for so long. It's just you guys have a personal touch, and we all feel like we know you, so we don't appreciate the idiots that call in. Actually, it's funny and entertaining, but they are mistaken.
Well, that's very kind of you. That's a very nice compliment.
So you guys have a great day.
Okay. Thank you. All right, Dana, I want to take 3 before we break.
If you like.
Is that the guy that was the mayor of Gun Barrel that nutted out?
He claims to be, yes.
Oh, so we don't know if that's really him or not?
I have no way of verifying it. I don't know anything about the guy.
Oh, get a callback number.
Okay.
And we'll talk to him. Didn't he threaten to kill himself in his front yard?
I believe he did.
He wigged out on something.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll take a break and we'll come back.
The Russ Martin Show coming right up.
I'm not picking it up till you tell me who it is.
It's a young lady that wants to talk to you. It's not him. It's not the guy. It's not your boyfriend.
Hello?
Bring it to the table. You want to talk to me. You want to meet my...
Is that Heather Hayes' boyfriend again?
Uh-huh.
What does he want?
It was her. When I answered the phone, it was her.
I got nothing to say to him. He's not in broadcasting. He doesn't interest me.
But his woman interests you.
That's because she's in broadcasting.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I want to get into TV.
Uh-huh.
Maybe he just wants to say it's okay with him if you go out. Maybe that's
why don't you ask him if it's okay if you, on a professional level,
as friends,
see Heather from time to time. Oh, just ask him.
Thank you.
What could it hurt?
I'm too busy being a carbon copy.
Then she'll go out with you. With his approval.
Just ask.
On.
You still there?
Yeah.
You know, it's not friendly.
No. I don't think he's going to invite me to Thanksgiving. I just get rid of him.
Just ask.
I don't know.
I've had his description, or one of the young ladies here at the radio station.
Knows what he looks like?
Yeah.
What does he look like?
About 6'2", 200, 210, 110% muscle. Squish you like a grape.
Just talk to him.
Hello?
Who wants to meet my girlfriend?
I'm queer.
Maybe he'll call back now.
I couldn't be more queer if I had to be. Write it down, mark it on the tape. Queer. I went to queer college just so I could get some
queer all day.
Queer. I lettered in. I had a great big Letterman jacket with a great big D on it.
That's great.
Wonder if he's on his way up.
Close the blind.
Okay. Should we get best of ready?
Yeah, who knows how really big he is. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Hey, Russ, why don't you get cocky and ask that guy how come he hadn't married her in 5 years?
Hey, that's a good idea. All right, I'll do that. Actually, I'll just ask now. I mean, if he was really in love with her, he'd have asked her to marry him by now.
Yeah.
It's what I would do. Somebody that beautiful and that intelligent with that great of a career and that much drive, I would understand how important it is to her to have the security from a man.
He's going to kill you.
Security from a man.
Yes.
Make her feel complete. That's what some women want. They want to feel complete. Know that their man really loves them. If it was my girlfriend, she'd have a ring by now. Not a big one. What is it, Greg?
Hey, Russell.
Yes?
Why don't you ask him, can you get in her posse?
You know what, why not?
You can only die so many times.
How many times can he, pull my bowels out?
Probably a couple.
My luck, he'd pull them out, repack them, and pull them back out again. Like a human accordion. Don't put him back through if he calls in, Dan.
Okay.
I'm busy. Yes, hello.
Hello.
Yes.
You can show your support for him and her by performing their wedding.
They're not going to get married. 5.5 years. They're not getting married. They're not. And she's pounding him right now on that.
Well, he has a point.
Yes, he does. Even though he just wants to be friends. As a friend, he's telling me, if you loved me, you'd get me a great big ring. Dan, if that's him, I ain't picking up the phone.
It's not Russ.
All right. Hello?
Hey.
Yes.
Need to remind Russ, eating ain't cheating.
Okay.
All right. Yes?
Rusty there?
Speaking.
Huh?
Yes.
This is Jake.
What do you want?
What?
What do you want?
Who's this?
Who are you calling for?
I just asked you for Rusty, right?
And I just said, yeah.
Are you Rusty?
Yes.
Scoggin.
Rusty Scoggin, yes.
This ain't Rusty Scoggin.
What do you want?
Who is this?
What do you want?
Who is this?
I'm not putting you through until you tell me what you want. Then you're not getting through. You ready for news?
Uh-huh.
All right, hold on. Eddie's not in here. I got to find the news thingy.
Hey, Russ?
Yes?
I managed to track down Reed Somberg.
Who is that?
The attorney that is filing the class action lawsuit against Penthouse Magazine.
Oh, okay.
That's him on the hotline. No, it's him.
No. A while ago, you said he wasn't in the office today.
Yeah, you said he was out.
Well, I managed to track him down. No, this is not a trick. This is not Heather's boyfriend. This is
the Lady of the Tiger.
I'm not doing it. What's his name?
Reed Somberg. He's an attorney.
He's afraid to push the button.
You asked me to track him down.
You said he was out today. How come all of a sudden you were able to find him?
I left a message with his secretary.
Yes.
She called him on his cell. He called me back. That's who was on the hotline. I swear to you, I am not setting you up.
Hello?
Hello?
All right, that doesn't sound like
No,
you.
it's not. See?
All right, is this, who is this?
Reed Somberg.
Hi, Reed. How's your lawsuit going against Penthouse?
Well, I don't know yet. It hasn't been served yet. It's pretty new.
Now, how serious are you about this? I mean, obviously, your damages right now are only $9.
Well, $9. And, yeah, that's about right. A little under $10 plus tax.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not doing it for the $9. A lot of people got screwed on this deal.
Now, can you actually put together a class action suit and go after Penthouse?
Well, understand, although I'm a lawyer, I'm not the lawyer in this case. I have a lawyer that's representing me.
Okay, I didn't know that. All right, so you're actually going to file the suit yourself? You're going to be the plaintiff?
Yes, I am the plaintiff. That's correct.
All right.
I'm the plaintiff trying to represent a class of about 1.2 million people.
And Penthouse, they knowingly deceive people on this.
Yeah, there's no way. Once you got the magazine, you can look at that. There was no stinking way that they thought that was Anna Kournikova.
I'm with you.
I saw, like I said on the air earlier, I saw the pictures on the internet, not all of them, but just like the headshot. I think Penthouse had them on their website for a while, just the headshot.
Right.
I'm going, that's not even close to her.
No.
Only a dork would look at that picture and go buy the magazine anyway.
That's right. I agree.
So how do... When you're doing
that?
Yeah, well, no, when you get a class action suit, how do you get all the other parties in? I'm not asking it right, but you know what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah, again, that's really a question for my lawyer. However, I have a little bit of an understanding. What usually happens is that once the lawsuit's filed, Penthouse will have a certain number of days to answer it, and then you have to have the class, you have to have a judge agree that this is a class that can be certified.
Okay.
And at that point, there'll be some type of promotional activity that has to go on to notify everyone that there is a class action suit and notify them of their rights, either to opt in or opt out of the class.
So at this point, all I got to do is prove that I bought the magazine.
Well, if the class is certified,
right,
that will be a requirement. I would imagine that would be a requirement that we would need, or not we, but Penthouse would need before they can make any restitution.
Now, you know damn well if this actually happens, they're just going to declare bankruptcy and you're screwed.
I don't know about that.
Well, that's been my thinking all along, is they knew they were going to get busted on it. They knew there was going to be a lawsuit, but they just figured that the publicity from it would offset any liability. And if they got sued, they're about to go belly up anyway. So if it didn't work out, you declare bankruptcy?
Well, first of all, they may have insurance coverage for claims such as this. I don't know yet.
Right.
But,
I didn't think about that, having insurance.
Yeah. They could fashion a remedy that won't kill them, that could make people happy.
Somebody sent an email. I don't know if this is true or not. It says Penthouse settled with the chick that was actually suing them.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
They didn't give the details.
They settled with the girl whose pictures they actually were.
Yeah.
But not with Anna Kournikova.
I don't see why she had any money coming at all. She was laying out nude in the public eye. Why does she have any cash coming?
I don't know.
I don't know the answer to that.
All right. It says here, Penthouse settled for $10 million with a chick who was actually in the pictures. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just an email somebody sent.
Yeah. I don't know the answer to that.
All right, so say they do this as a big class action suit, and you're the guy. Do people then start contacting you and say, hey, I want in on this?
No, they don't. They wouldn't do that, but there'll be some mechanism maybe a website or something set up like that with it that they could contact.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll keep an eye on it. Thanks for the visit.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
You guys take care.
All right. He didn't sound like an attorney. Was he an attorney or was he the...
No, he says it's the story says he's a Miami attorney.
Because he didn't seem to know that much about it. What kind of an attorney?
And I got a hold of him through his law office. I don't know. He might be an ambulance chaser. Probably is. Who knows?
What is that, Dan?
An ambulance chaser?
Yeah.
Somebody who follows ambulances around waiting for accidents.
Huh.
And then they run up to the guy laying on the ground bleeding, hand him the card.
Yeah.
Call me.
Slippery slope.
You like slipping phones? I'd shut up if I were you, Dan. I'm inclined.
None of ours do that.
No, they got TV spots. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Hey, Russ.
What is it? Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
I was just talking to Dan a minute ago and my signal faded out.
Oh, okay.
I hung up on him.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Oh, cutting out again. All right. Here we go. 438, J.D. Ryan's on the new 105.3 FM Talk with news.
And news, thanks, Russ, is brought to us by Belargin Automotive. New Justice Department guidelines to be unveiled today will give the FBI agents latitude to monitor internet sites, libraries, and religious institutions without first having to offer evidence of potential criminal activity, according to the FBI's new release. The changes are part of the Justice Department's effort to mount a provocative war on terror. Authorities have shut down a local company and seized $30 million in assets for allegedly selling bogus penile enlargement pills over the Internet. CP Direct, based in Scottsdale, Arizona, was put out of business and its website closed following complaints about the company and its products that promised results within months if you took these little pills. They were called Longitude. The company also allegedly sold pills that supposedly guaranteed more breasts and bigger breasts. Yes, those are the ones I tried.
Well, you said they didn't work when you tried them.
Yes, I did.
You did it for a month?
Yeah. They said 30 days you'll see some change, and there was nothing.
What is what's the breast thing? Because there's some chick on my voicemail that's trying to pitch. Hold on a second. All right, I can't dial out again. Does it say the name of the breast thingy?
No.
Because today on my voicemail here at the station, there's some chick pitching a breast enhancement thing.
Well, these folks will be shut down anyway. They have $30 million in assets. Jeez.
What was the name of it?
Longitude.
Oh, okay. And are they... Hold on.
Hi, this is Russ. You can press pound at any time.
Using the dial pad, please enter the extension you wish to call. To use the directory, press pound. Leave a message, press star.
Is this how I broke the other phone?
Yes.
Press 0.
I'll check it later.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Previous research has found that drinking moderate amounts of alcohol can actually help cut cardiovascular disease risk, but a new study suggests light alcohol consumption may actually increase your blood pressure in adults over 40. Heavy drinkers who consume at least 30 grams of alcohol per day had higher blood pressure than non-drinkers in all age groups. The world's last surviving hero of the Titanic disaster, Herbert Pops Johnson, has died. As a 15-year-old apprentice on the Carpathia passenger vessel in 1912, he helped rescue dozens of passengers who had been aboard the Titanic, and having reached the grand age of 104, somewhat of a survivor himself.
Hold on.
To record a message, press 3. To change your mailbox options, press 8. To talk to an operator, press 0. To use the auto attend...
I hate this bitch.
Hi, Mr. Martin. This is Vicki Tadero. I'm the compiler and distributor of a companion animal resource directory known to Larry Powell for the last few years.
Oh, listen how long this chick goes on.
Life Guide.
Instead of just going, hey, I got this calendar thing you might be interested in, call me.
Animal rescue community and more people for other kinds of creatures since 99.
Yes.
And I applied for a PetSmart Charities grant a couple of years ago, which I got.
Yes.
And so I'm able to distribute copies of this thing absolutely free.
Congratulations.
Thinks it might be an interesting thing to have around.
Absolutely. What's your phone number?
Or it might be applied immediately.
You have a phone number?
Like at the Battered Women's Shelters.
Yes, that's right.
And the Adult Protective Services.
Maybe you should go check in there.
Investigative crews, aid services, hospice services. Anyway,
okay, how about a phone number? Here it comes. Here comes the phone number.
Fairly naturally. And I'm contacting you because of your being honored by Operation Kindness for your work in helping critters.
Phone number.
The Save a Life Guide lists about 56 different rescue groups and has this amount of additional information in there about...
She's got to know that's a whip to listen
Hi,
to.
Russ. This is Isabella calling on behalf of Michonne Media at 415-8.
I don't know why these people are calling me.
Others I thought you might be interested in, and one of them actually has done the show a few years ago. It's Mark Allen, author of Visionary Business.
Oh, sorry.
Based.
How you doing, you skinny bastard?
I have no idea who this is.
I hadn't heard from you in a while. You skinny freak bastard.
Like a drunk Corey.
Yeah, Russ, this is Gary.
It's a freak show every day on my voicemail.
Just want to give you a call and tell you, you punk, when I call in from now on, don't you ever hang up on me again. Don't you ever put me on hold. I'm going to personally come up there and stop me and my boy that's riding with me now. Who's about as big as
Oh, he's got a posse now.
A lot stronger. I'm going to come
up. Block the flying quarters and he mugs him.
Smack down on your candy ass.
Yeah, I got it. Thanks.
Russ, it's Bob. Listen, on this employment agreement section...
Oh, it's the pointy hat thing.
We've been going through this, and it's really getting to be a pain in the neck.
I don't care.
You know, we're not really set up for this.
This is a great segment, isn't it? Yeah. Just checking my voicemail on the air.
You get 4 units of circus. It's conical in shape, each having a diameter of 11 inches. And all that. Yes. And I just really don't know how to deal with it. I know it's part of your contract, and I know that it's been approved.
I don't care.
Based.
Hey, Russ, it's Bob again. After going through all this and talking with Reed and...
Well, you'll love this. Here's what they want to do with the pointy hat thing.
Okay. You know, maybe you guys have got better connections on getting this thing done than we do. And,
I'll speed this up. They want to give us $100 per hat. And we buy our own hats.
What if we just, gave you $100 per hat, and you can have your own hats made? Yeah. That way, you know, you can handle it, and it's sort of off our...
Oh, no.
No.
Hey, Russ, buddy. Flagpole Bob here. I ran across a 118.
Flagpole Bob.
Hey, Flag.
Hey, Russ, Martha, Talking Talent. Listen, JD, and you...
I think this is a boob chick.
I'm sorry for sounding so not...
Come on, let's go. I gotta come chick.
Kind of a brain fart. Anyhow, you guys had Angela Harris on back about a year ago. Natural breast enhancement.
That's the pills we gave the chicks.
Brief interview.
That's the stuff that doesn't work.
20-minute interview.
Yes.
We are sponsoring her with a contest for the new bust.
No, the crap doesn't work.
Response from you female listeners.
All the chicks we've used, none of the stuff works.
For a contest with Angela. Fill that bikini.
Pass. All right, so that's not the same one?
No.
Hold on. Go ahead, Ben. You're on the air.
Full and Firm from CP Nutrition is what you're looking for.
Oh, was it?
Full and Firm.
Okay. Thanks, Ben.
Thanks.
All right. All right, go ahead.
CP. All right. Monday night's Raw, speaking of Gary, was by far the best damn episode in the history of sports entertainment.
I saw it. I thought it was an absolute waste of television time. I feel sorry for the people that spent part of their life watching that. That's part of their life they'll never get back.
Okay.
Let me know when Gary calls me.
Hardly a missed spot. Hardly a flat match, and there was even a fun fan running in during the main event. The only segment that was less than stellar was between the Big Show, of course, and Bradshaw. That was in quickly. That was Monday night's big Raw.
I watched it one time. It made me pee to bed.
Oh, no.
I believe that's actually what causes bedwetting, is watching WWE.
I got you.
Thank you.
Dallas has earned a reputation as one of the nation's top spots for topless bars. Well, now enters a new group. They are called New Friends, New Life. The mission statement is simple: helping women leave sexually oriented businesses.
No!
You won't find...
Who's doing this? What's the name of the group?
It's called New Friends, New Life.
That's got to be stopped.
You won't find new friends picketing clubs. That's not their deal. They're non-judgmental. A few women at a time. New Friends, New Life provides just what the name entails.
Is there a phone number?
Yes, there is. The numbers are modest. They take 10 to 12 women, maybe only 30 a year.
No, they really need to
stop. They give them money, and they provide them with apartments.
That's wrong. It really is. Are they local?
Yeah, it's a 214 number.
It used to be called Amy's Friends.
Yes, I don't like that.
Steve Blow wrote a column about it, supporting them, and then there was an editorial in the Dallas Morning News just a couple of days ago about this. And I remember reading it, and I thought it was kind of hypocritical of the Dallas Morning News.
Why?
That their columnists are writing about this,
right?
About how much they hate these clubs, and then the editorials are writing. The editors are writing editorials about how much they hate the business.
Was it an editorial by one of the editors, or it was a letter to the editor?
No, it's an editorial, not a letter.
Well, I don't think everybody at the Morning News can have the same opinion.
Well, at this point, they do, or they're implying that they do.
All right, so we like this or we don't? I don't like it. It needs to be stopped. It needs to be stopped soon.
Well, it's helping some women get out of the business if they want to.
They should stay in that business.
It's hard to get out of that business.
Why?
The money is just great.
Yes. It's very rewarding. It's a very rewarding career. It's better than going to vocational school. That should be stopped. Yes, it is. It's not quite it's not as attractive as the Wally Thor Truckmaster School of Trucking.
Oh, it could be.
That group needs to be shut down.
Okay. Well, the lady's name is...
I think they're trying to help the ones out that have been in it for a long time. And really,
the ugly ones?
The ones that need to be out.
The fat ugly ones?
Yeah.
Yes, then. They can stay in business. I'll give them names of dancers that they can start with now. I don't mind.
Certain clubs they can clear all together.
Yeah, I don't mind going in and taking names. Get this one out. Get all of these out. Here's what to look for.
She needs help. The ones that dance pregnant.
Oh. I can't believe some of these chicks actually get naked knowing that their bodies are crap. And they dance, and it just sounds, when their cans bounce off of their stomachs, it sounds like cans bounce off a stomach. I'll now dance for you.
Okay.
Yes, if that's what they're doing, if they're helping getting the ugly chicks out of topless bars, and I'll even donate money.
Okay. All right. It's a Jose Cuervo Fiesta tonight in Addison from 9 to 11. We have some T-shirts and stuff to give away. So once again, see you tonight. And at 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock, giving away cash with the Buddy Contest. Go to KYNG.com. Click on Win Cash for details. I'm J.D. Ryan on the Talk That Rocks Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up. Call Russ now at 214-787-1053.
What is that?
That's my Pointer Sisters thing.
Oh, I see. That looks like what? Snoopy. Yeah, very nice. Just a happy little jig you have going there.
Load that up again, Eddie. You already erased it, didn't you? Watch.
And now, back to the Russ Martin Show.
You want to see the Bill Cosby dance?
Yeah.
I can do that.
Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
I'm not done.
Sticky poop.
All right, I'm done. All right, straight at 5 o'clock. Check on traffic. Jonathan Dodge at the controls of the new 105.3 FM Talks. White Lightning.
There are many days, just like today, where I'm damn glad I'm not down there in the studio with you.
Yeah.
This report brought to you by Smirnoff Ice and Burger King and the flame-broiled Whopper from Burger King, America's favorite burger at BK. You got it. Northbound, I-35 Stevens, just past 635 LBJ. Watch out for onlooker delays. They're all slowing down to look at a 3-vehicle accident off to the shoulder. There's debris scattered across the roadway. Southbound, I-35 Stevens, just before the Inwood on-ramp. Watch out for delays there. And in Louisville, northbound, I-35 at Garden Ridge, the left shoulder has got an accident on the left shoulder, rather. That was causing delays back to the 121 bypass. This report brought to you you by Belargent Automotive. That's traffic. I'm Jonathan Dodge. In the new 105.3 FM. White Lightning.
Jonathan, KYNG, Dallas, Fort Worth. Weather, partly cloudy, warm, 66 for the low tonight. Going to be about 87 degrees for the high. Tomorrow we have 84 degrees. Currently at the Talkton Rocks, Texas. The new 105.3 FM Talk.
What? It's got to be the only radio show that I can ever think of that we actually just dance.
Yeah. And it's time to start the music over to do it again for our own entertainment.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead, Jeffrey. You're on the air.
Yo, Russ.
Hi, Jeffrey.
How are you doing?
Good.
Hey, your producer there said you'd never been married, huh? Why don't you get married?
I don't want to get married. I got too much going for me.
Too much going for you. You ever wish you were married? I think every
no.
guy.
I hear too many people bitch and moan about it.
Well, that's not too bad.
You know what? I'm not saying that it's maybe the chick's going to come along one day where I'll look at her and go, that's it. That's the last chick I ever want for the rest of my life. I'm not trying to be cute here. The chick hasn't come along.
Well, what about this Heather chick?
She's sweet. Her boyfriend's I don't think I can say that. You get the idea, though.
Well, you just if you kind of stay after her,
I'm going to work on that.
He's going to mess up.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, now since I got plenty of time. Now's the perfect time to lay the foundation. Just be her friend, listen to her talk. Just always be there, because more often than not, when something bad happens, she's going to start turning to me for advice.
That's right. You never know. You might be hitched.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
All right. Bye. What, Daniel?
You have a call on the hotline, and no, it's not Heather Hayes' boyfriend.
All right.
It's Barry Williams.
The black singer?
No, Greg Brady.
Oh, what is
Barry White?
Oh, what does he want?
He's going to be in town and wanted to chat with you about where he's going to be and what he's doing.
Is it a concert?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, all right. Barry?
Russ, I could be Barry White for you if you'd like. Because maybe sometimes I just get so emotional I want to run out in the middle of the street and scream for you.
I would say that's probably a different octave for you.
Yeah, I don't look a lot like him either. But occasionally I've signed autographs for Michael Jackson and Donny Osmond both.
Yeah. Well, you kind of look like your master Danny Bonaducci beat the snot out of you.
Well, at least I got in the ring.
Yeah.
That's true.
And at least I got to do something good with the money. Because unlike certain opponents that I faced,
yes,
my money went to the Duro Lupus Foundation.
Did it really?
Yeah.
What is
Howie D of the Backstreet Boys.
I should know. What is lupus?
Oh, lupus is a degenerative disease that yet another one that does not have a cure. And Howie D lost his sister to that after a rather lengthy battle, and he's doing things about it. So I go out and do free concerts for him in Orlando, where he's based. When the Brady Bunch did the Weakest Link, I donated my money over to the foundation, and the Celebrity Boxing #1 looked like a good opportunity to do that, and it was, but I had to pay a certain price.
How long did you train for that?
I had 10 whole days.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I think.
As opposed to Danny Bonaducci's 2 years, and plus the producers left out one small detail.
Yes.
Triple black belt.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah. So the skill set was probably a little mismatched, but I tell you, Russ, I still felt I had my shot.
I don't think I saw the whole thing. I saw the replay on CNN or whatever. I didn't see the whole thing.
Well, just so you know, in the replays, they didn't always show me landing my punches.
Seriously,
they went right
did you get a few in?
Oh, I did get a few in.
All right.
I did get a few licks in, but just unfortunately not enough to shut him up long enough.
What? How much did he get for having that thing on his back? What was it? Some kind of .com thing?
$10,000. I thought that was pretty cheap.
Cheesy.
Oh, come on. You know damn well had Olive Garden come to you or whomever, you're going, or whatever.
I have those opportunities.
Do you seriously?
I didn't take them.
What are you coming into town for?
I took another one, speaking of cheesy, but this actually I think will be a lot of fun.
Yeah?
I'm doing a promotion for Pizza Hut, and this I feel, now listen. Now wait a minute, before you go off on this.
I'm like, you just busted him for doing the .com thing, and now you're doing something with Pizza Hut.
Yeah, but we were there to fight.
Okay.
Now I'm specifically coming in.
Was it common knowledge what you guys got paid for the bout?
Did what?
Was it publicized anywhere what you guys got paid for the bout?
$35,000.
Did you seriously?
Yeah. So that's why we get these people to come in.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I'd have done that for, how long did it last? How long did your match?
There are 3 2-minute rounds.
Oh, hell yeah. $35,000? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you know what? It's not about who wins or loses these matches. I think if you have your eye on that ball, you're missing the point. It's about the spectacle. It's about seeing these people that you know from different walks of life, whether it's sports or entertainment or from records or whatever, getting in and mixing it up legitimately.
I'd let people sodomize me for $35,000.
There you go. Well, you know what? Yes. I am now one of the people in charge of arranging the matches, so maybe we'll just talk about that.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's funny because after you guys did that, we started talking about maybe finding disc jockeys here in Dallas-Fort Worth, or maybe out-of-work TV news anchors and letting them get in a ring and beating the snot out of each other.
That would be fun, but that might be a little more localized.
Yeah, well, I just meant for us, not for you.
All right, let me run this thing by you.
Yeah.
Tell me now, before you go off on me.
I won't say a word.
Tell me if this doesn't sound like a little bit of fun. I feel like Ed McMahon.
All right, go ahead.
I'm coming in to host and judge a contest that Pizza Hut is running. They're calling it the Summer of Cheese, and it's a cheesy talent search. So, they're looking for acts that are kind of silly, off the cuff, fun, good. Like, for instance, riding a unicycle or singing the Star Spangled Banner through your nose.
Are you talking about something like it's a new version of the Gong Show?
In a sense, yeah. Yeah, because fun, crazy acts, people come in, have a good time, they have a special talent, they get to show it off, and then it's a nationwide contest, and I'm going to host it. I'm actually going to compete, I think.
What are you going to do?
Oh, I'll come in with a little Sunshine Day from the Brady Bunch, or a little Johnny's Back, or, I don't know.
Somebody told me you were touring with the Monkees at one point?
I am touring with the Monkees.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Right now. And
but this is separate from the...
This is separate from that. We're kind of working that in between times.
Got it.
So we're coming out to, actually, their headquarters, which are headquartered out in Dallas.
Yeah, I worked for Pizza Hut when I was in college.
Do you have a favorite pizza?
Let me see. They had, about the time I quit, they were coming out with the pan pizza. That was about 81, I think. That was always my favorite.
I'm a little more of a purist than that. I like the thin crust, but I do like to go do the Hawaiian thing with a little pineapple.
I never could stand. People would come in and order that, and they would do pineapple and, what are the fishes?
Sardines.
No.
Anchovies.
Oh, my God. I couldn't believe that they would combine the two.
Well, it's clear that we just are not going to go out to dinner.
Oh, that's all right. Ask me what I used to do when people would bitch about their food.
I'm ordering my own.
Yeah. All right, so when are you in town?
I come in on the 6th, which is next Thursday.
Okay.
And so we're going to be out there now. What these people win for showing up or checking out the website, which is pizzahut.com.
Got it.
A really tough one, pizzahut.com. The winner is going to be on the national television commercial for next year. Now, whether they're doing their special talent or not, I can't tell you. I mean, they may just be seen eating a pizza.
Where, I don't think you said yet, where are you going to be next week?
It's at the Pizza Hut headquarters on Dallas Parkway on Tollway and Beltline.
Oh, it's just up the road from us. Up the street. Yeah.
Oh, great. Well, maybe I should. I don't know if I'm going to be invited, but no.
Oh, if you have the time, I don't know what your schedule's going to be like. You're more than welcome to.
Well, actually, I'm going to be there from 11 to 4.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big chunk of the day, and I think I kind of come in and out because I'm doing the monkey concerts, in and out and around and between.
How'd you get in with the Monkees?
Well, it actually all goes back to what we were talking about with Howie D. I was invited by Howie to come down and be in this concert, a part of this concert fundraising for the Lupus Foundation. Mm-hmm. And Davy Jones and Vicki Dolans were there. And, of course, I'd not seen Davy in a long time, but he was on a Brady Bunch episode, so we sort of had that in common. And we got to talking, and they told me they were going out on a tour this summer. And they thought it might be a nice blend to open their show, and kind of a retro fest.
Oh, hold on a second, Barry. Dan, I don't know the answer to that question online. The song, the guy on line 5?
Maybe I know it.
Well, all right, hold on. You got time? I don't know what that reverb is. Hold on, Barry. Go ahead, Jeff. What's your question?
Yes, Russ, I need your expertise.
All right.
Okay, my daughter, my 12-year-old daughter, is doing a dance mix and I heard it for the first time last night all the way through where I paid attention to it.
What's the song?
It comes from Limp Bizkit, and I don't remember the name of the song, but the word in it, or the line in it, is chocolate starfish and hot dog water. I need the meaning of that.
I don't know.
No clue.
Barry, you got a clue?
I'll tell you what I think should happen. I think his daughter should come down to the cheesy contest.
You little slut.
Very nice, Barry.
Good turnaround.
Boy, very nice work.
So,
chocolate starfish and hot dog water.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know, but it sounds like it's hot water to me.
Yeah.
It's Jeff, why are you having a problem with this?
I know what the first part means, but they won't believe me.
What, the chocolate starfish?
Yeah.
What is that?
That is the anal region.
Oh, all right.
All right, I got it.
I'm not exactly sure how this all ties into what
I don't know. Dan said the guy was on line 5.
Wanted information about a song. He probably thought you could help. A song.
I just don't think I'm going to travel down that tunnel.
No. Very nice.
Good.
Yeah, that's a highway you don't want to go down.
No.
Jeff, I don't care what you're dancing to. You're on your own. I'm sorry, Barry. What were you saying about Pizza Hut?
I was just saying he ought to bring his daughter down and she can sing that song and pretend that she doesn't know what it means.
I've never heard that phrase before. Chocolate starfish?
Never heard of it.
No, we need our own hard rock dictionary.
Yeah.
To figure out some of these lyrics.
You can see what he's talking about.
Oh, yeah, I know what he's talking about now, but I never would have figured that out. I don't understand what the hot dog, hot water thing is.
I don't know.
I don't either.
Anyway.
So we're all in agreement about that.
Yeah, all right, I'm sorry for the interruption. All right, so it's next Thursday, 11 to 4. It's the Pizza Hut headquarters on the Dallas North Tollway near Beltline.
Yeah, that's that. I get to do more things.
What is that?
I'm giving away free vacations to Las Vegas. You interested?
Where?
I want to go.
Where?
Yeah.
Las Vegas.
Well, I know, but where?
Just kidding. On the Strip. Major resort hotel. No contest. No money. You have to get yourself there. That's that deal. The only deal is you got to call a number. You go 4 nights, 3 days. Check out a 5-star resort called Club de Soleil. It takes about an hour. And they give you the hotel and show tickets and stay at. Have you been there lately?
No. Is this JD? Is this the same one that Butch Patrick told us about?
Probably yes.
Yes, it is.
And Grandpa Munster?
Yes.
Al Lewis, you know him.
Yeah.
Then you probably have the number already recognized.
No, I recognize the Circus Soleil thingy.
Club de Soleil.
Yeah, that. Well, what's the number, Barry?
Club de Soleil.
Yeah.
877-22 Vegas. 877-22 Vegas.
What do you got to do?
You call. You tell them when you want to go. They set it up. You don't have to pay anything. You're not obligated to anything, except you do show up for this. I think it's vacation ownership, and enjoy the city.
So it's like one of those things you go out, you sit through some kind of presentation meeting, and then the rest you're done.
I went out and checked it out myself because I was suspicious of it, and I had sat through one of those about 10 years ago, and the whole tone has changed on that. There's not the high, that high pressure pitch going on. If people aren't interested, they just leave.
Well, what is it they're trying to sell? Is it timeshare?
Yeah, they call it vacation ownership. It's basically the same thing. They're connected all around the world, but yeah.
So you can stay in the hotel for free.
Week of vacation, but
that's cool.
But just for your trouble, just for finding out about it, you can, if you get yourself there, then you get you get this nice vacation for nothing, for just calling a number, which is a lot better than having to win a contest or figure out the lyrics to Limp Bizkit songs. So now, Russ, do you have it memorized yet, the number?
It's 877-22 Vegas.
You are too good.
Thank you.
No wonder you have your own radio show.
Thank you. If you get a chance, you
coming over to the cheesy talent search?
Yeah, we'll come over. We'll drop a couple of chocolate starfish thingies
in the hot dog water.
So maybe you can do a couple liners for us.
I can do that. Do you have any? Shall we say, special talents?
No.
Cheesy talents?
No.
Things that you use to attract your girlfriends with?
No.
Out.
Yeah, I'm out. What's the matter?
You can't stand on your hands.
No, I'm out.
Oh, you do the Cosby dance?
The Cosby dance.
He does the Cosby dance.
We need a Cosby dance.
Somebody needs to shut up.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Can you walk like a monkey?
Yeah.
Like, the monkeys? The monkey walk? That would qualify.
Yes, it would. All right. Look at that. Is it 5:15 already?
Russ, you're booting me, aren't you?
Yeah, we got to go.
I can feel that. You've just got to go pay your
We'll plug your thing next week while you're in town.
You've got your commercials.
Yeah.
That's Thursday. All right.
All right. Now, if you get a chance...
Sorry we haven't met, but I'd love to come in studio.
Hey, you're more than welcome to. Like I said, I don't know what your schedule's going to be like, but yeah, you're welcome to come out.
Thanks a lot, man.
All right. Thank you, Barry.
Bye.
Okay. How do you give somebody grief over putting a .com on their back and then do something with Pizza Hut and the Monkeys and, what was the other thing?
The Club de Soleil.
Yeah.
Because he didn't think of it first.
I need to get fatter so I can get all this stuff on my back.
Oh, Lord.
He's a nice guy. He's all right. Mm-hmm. I don't know how long those meetings are. I don't know if I could sit through one of those.
I don't know.
Anybody have a clue?
Sometimes they're like 30, 45 minutes.
I don't remember Grandpa or Butch. This show's turning into the effing Love Boat. We got a bunch of people with no jobs coming on the show.
He's busy, man, for all the stuff he's doing.
He's touring with the Monkeys.
I know.
And touring with the Monkeys, going to Pizza Hut, yeah.
He's touring with the Monkeys.
I know. Huge. How do you find the time?
I'm doing this thing at Pizza Hut. You got fired from the Olive Garden? He's a good guy. If he wants to come in the studio next week when he's here, he's welcome to. All right. Do we need a break for news?
Yes, please.
All right. Or whatever we just did.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up. Call Russ now at 214-787-1053.
All right, Dan Lewis is here. J.D. Ryan, associate producer Eddie Boyd, Jonathan Dodge is in the thing. Did I ever read you, hold on, Dan says line 8. It's the letter that Everett sent to Infinity. This is the follow-up letter about the pointy hats. Because they got the hats, and they were rounded at the top.
Yeah.
Thus pulling the whole idea about a pointy hat. Yada-da-da. Yes, Jenny?
Hey, Russ, how are you?
Fine.
I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
You said the other day that women are giving up to you too easily and that's taking the challenge away from you.
Yes.
My question is, why don't you stop being such a he-whore and stop screwing everybody that you meet?
I can't stop.
Well, show a little restraint.
I can't.
You talk about these women needing to show restraint. Why don't you show restraint?
I can't.
Why?
Somebody's got to take charge, and it's not going to be me. I want the sex. I must have it. I need it.
Okay, so you talk about it not being a challenge, then
it's not.
You're counteracting yourself.
No. A hunter goes out to hunt. I'm out hunting.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes. But you say that it's taking the challenge away.
It is. I'm chasing the game, and the game's just laying down and letting me have it. Run from me.
Then what are you complaining about?
Because I don't want it right away.
Well, these girls give up to you because they know who you are.
Yes.
And they don't have a chance with you unless they give up to you the first instant they get with you.
Right.
I just don't get you. You disgust me sometimes when you complain about stuff.
Why?
You're contradicting yourself.
I'm sorry I'm being honest. I'm sorry that honesty doesn't work with you. Perhaps I could lie about it and say I enjoy that all the women that I go out with turn out to be sluts.
Well, that's up to you. But you get on the radio and you complain about it.
I'm not. I just said it was something I noticed. Women are giving it up too quick. It's taking the fun out of it. It's like the analogy I used the other day. Say you're a hunter. You go out in the woods, the deer jumps up on the hood of your car and kills itself. There's no fun in that.
Well, if you're going to complain about it, look elsewhere. Quit looking for sluts.
I'm not looking for sluts.
Well, that's who you end up with.
I'm a slut magnet.
Well,
I am. If sluts were magnets, I'd be a 60-foot tall Frigidaire.
I'm not a slut, and I mean, I would say I was attracted to you, but you're not in my league because I wouldn't give up to you first.
That's exactly what I want right now. I don't want somebody to give it up so quick.
Well, you're looking in the wrong places.
No, I don't go to those places.
Oh, but you know a list of dancers that could...
I know some dancers that don't need to be dancing.
Oh. How would you know them?
Because I've been to those places before.
Oh.
And sometimes they come up here.
I'm sure they still work there, right?
Probably. I have no restraint. I can no longer help you with this conversation.
Okay.
Right.
You're not the one that needs restraining. Is that what you're saying? You don't need to restrain yourself. The women need to restrain themselves for you.
I'm the hunter. I'm out hunting. I still have to do what it is that I'm going to do.
You want the game to be a challenge.
You want them to run.
Yes. It's no good if you go hunting and you just stand there.
No. Shoot them with your little meat bullet.
Bambi lays down and take me now. It's no fun.
Yes, you guys have now grasped the concept.
Okay.
I have no restraint. I don't want to be restrained.
Well, you stand there staring at us. What else you want us to say?
Oh, I don't know. She's a little meat boy. A little baby committed suicide. What is it? What?
Hello?
Yes?
Hey, Russ. Man, you're the king. That's...
Thank you. You stop right there. Hello?
Hello?
It wasn't going to get any better than that.
No,
he was going to screw it up. He was going to discount everything he just said. Right. Yes, sir, go ahead.
Yes, I just wanted to make a comment about Russ talking about fat women.
Yes.
I'm married to a fat woman. She's the best woman I've ever had.
Are you drunk right now?
No, sir.
Are you stoned?
No.
How many beers have you had?
A couple.
Okay. And you know why you're drunk?
Do what?
Because you're married to a fat bitch. All right, here's a letter that Everett sent to Infinity. All right, let me grab this. And Dan says, yeah, Dale?
Hey, Russ, is there any chance of you replaying some of the ticket stuff that you guys taped yesterday? By any chance?
Nothing really happened with it. They just got kicked out.
No, well, I think it's beautiful that you kicked their butts in the ratings, just like you said you would. It's a great thing.
We're gonna attempt another delivery tomorrow with the casket.
Excellent.
In fact, we're gonna thanks for calling. We're gonna send out 3 vans. One of them's gonna have the casket in it. We're gonna send it to 3 different places. All 3 vans will be going simultaneously to those 3 places. Casket's in one of them, and it's gonna get dropped off. Let them figure out which van is in it. It's in. Yeah.
So one to the station. Where are the other 2 going to go?
I'd rather not say.
Okay.
I'm sure the people over at the ticket can guess.
Okay.
And you guys can do whatever you want. But you're not going to stop us this time. You can't. Call the police, do whatever. Not going to help you. Because you're going to get the casket. 898. Yeah, Greg.
Hey, Russ.
Yeah.
The reason that women are giving it up to you is, for one, all those guys are living vicariously through you, but you're no longer the hunter. You're the hunted. They're hunting you now.
Oh, I didn't think about that. I'm the slut.
Mm-hmm. You're the slut.
Ooh, I like that.
You're not hunting anymore.
That's very interesting. I never thought of it that way. All right, thanks.
Just a thought.
Yeah. Well, then I'm screwed because I can't hold out. If somebody goes after my crank, I'm going to let them touch it. If I was a chick, I'd be a slut.
Think so. All
right, let me see. Where's this? This went out on the evening of the 28th, I believe. Everett faxed it out. You already know the provision of the pointy hats in the contract, correct? So he goes back and he restates the whole paragraph of, pointy hats, and this is what you're supposed to do. Then he says, the aforementioned contract provision clearly states in no uncertain terms that said pointy hats must be delivered within 30 days of said contract's execution. However, said hats were not delivered within the specified time period. Though hats were ultimately delivered, albeit in an untimely fashion, the hats were rounded at their apex rather than being pointy. There's a group of attorneys at CBS that have to sit down and look at this, and they're having to do something about it. To further exacerbate the situation, the font utilized for the hats was not Helvetica. Rather, the font used appears to be little more than a failed attempt at Times New Roman. Needless to say, Mr. Martin has suffered untold embarrassment and mental anguish as a direct result of your negligence. The Helvetica font with which you contractually agreed to adorn the pointy hats is not, in fact, Helvetica font. Furthermore, you have provided him with pointy hats which in reality are not pointy. Mr. Martin's damages resulting from your contractual breach continue to accrue as he continues to feverishly search for pointy hat alternatives. Your conduct constitutes a material breach of the contract executed between Mr. Martin and Infinity. Please be advised that Mr. Martin is seeking employment elsewhere. Should you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me at my office. Yours truly, Everett W. Newton, attorney and counselor at law.
And we haven't heard back from him.
Yeah, Bob called and said, we'll give you $100 a hat. Oh. I don't like that. That means we got to go out, we got to find the hats. I don't want to. Plus, it takes the burden off of them. I don't like that either. Screw them. Let them find the hats. And they can keep making them until they get it right. It's not my fault. You shouldn't have put it in the contract, you dopes. How many times I tell you, go take a business course.
Feeling better now?
About that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because everyone's been calling, really curious about the hats, got emails about the hats. Have we gotten the hats? When are we going to wear the hats? Can we have pictures of the hats?
Yes, we'll have them on the website, and we'll wear the hats at the 2-year anniversary party. There's your reason to come out.
Rob, are we going to wear them all day?
Yes. Rob's been looking for a really big draw to the 2-year anniversary party.
You handed it to him.
Yes, there you go. The display of the new pointy hats. Thank you. All right, tomorrow, I would like the vans to go out, I don't know, about 4:30. Now 4 o'clock, because it's going to take them a while to get in the
vicinity.
Synchronous orbit.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the 3 areas that they need to go.
Right.
And then we'll deliver the casket.
Gotcha.
So get with Nick, make sure he's got all that handled.
Right.
Eddie, do we need a break before news?
Yes, please.
A short break?
Yes.
All right, we'll be right back.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
Somebody sent me the lyrics to that Limp Bizkit song. I don't know how the hell that they're playing this and kids are dancing to it.
Is it bad?
Yeah. I don't even know if this is, I haven't heard it. I'm not listening to whoever would be playing this. I guess, maybe The Edge?
The Edge. Yeah.
Limp Bizkit, did the guy say the name of the song was Hot Dog? He didn't know.
No, he didn't know for sure.
All right, this makes reference to the, where is it? To the starfish. Kiss my starfish, my chocolate starfish.
Yeah.
Here's the first part of the song. It's let's see. It's a up world with a, screw it, I'll just say F. And I'll just say F.
Yeah.
It's an effed up world, what an effed up place. Everybody's judged by their effed up face. Effed up dreams, effed up life, effed up kid with an effed up knife.
Jeez.
It's just Dr. Seuss with F in it.
Yeah. How could you even edit that to dance? It is.
Well, he said that they had edited the song, but yeah, I mean, what's left?
Every other word, yeah.
Effed up moms, effed up dads, effed up cop with an effed up badge, effed up job, effed up pay, effed up boss. Is this all you got to do, just write songs now?
Yes, apparently. And that, the starfish part was the problem the guy had. Not the other, not all the rest.
Maybe this is, I don't know. Ain't it a shame that you can't say F? F's just a word and it's all effed up. These guys are selling albums.
Millions.
You want to F me like an animal. You like to burn me on the inside. You like to think that I'm a perfect drug. You don't know nothing. Will you bring... screw this.
Where's the starfish part?
You can't bring me down. I don't think so. And also, you better check yourself before you wreck yourself. Kiss my starfish, my chocolate starfish, punk. Kiss my starfish, my chocolate starfish, punk.
Okay, I thought there was something about water and a hot dog in there. That's a different song. That's got to be a different song. You said it was a hot dog.
I don't see anything about hot. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavor water. Oh. Bring it on. Get the F up. Check 1, 2. Listen up. Listen up. Here we go.
There it is.
Ooh. What is it, Roy?
Hey, is that gun barrel Mayor going to be on there?
I don't know why.
Because he's a dope head.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
What's that?
I don't know. All right, you ready for news?
Yeah.
All right. So there's a song. I don't know.
Okay.
We've gotten a lot, and I mean a lot of calls about it since the guy first brought it up.
Yeah.
Of course, everyone agrees so far on what the chocolate starfish is.
Yeah.
That it's the...
Right, it's your beehole.
Right. I've gotten a couple of different answers on the hot dog water.
Who cares? It's got the F word in it 38 times.
People want to answer the guy's question.
Maybe hot dog water is tinkle.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of the answers. The other one is the other thing that would come out of the hot dog.
Oh.
After you boil hot dogs, what does the water look like? Little white floaties all in the water. So
does it?
Yeah. So that's the other answer I'm getting.
What about the F word in it?
I'm okay with that. You did that starfish thing.
Yeah, it's the symbolic stuff that always get you, because you never know what's in there.
Creeps into your psyche.
Yes, hello.
Hey, Russ.
Yes.
I have the scientific reason why men cheat.
Okay.
It's a 2-sentence paragraph. Can I read it real quick?
Sure.
All right. Scientists tell us that males have a compelling interest...
545, J.D. Ryan's on the new 105.3 FM Talk with news.
Thank you, Russ. News brought to us by Nissan. A Haddon Heights man was charged yesterday with killing 3 women working at a McDonald's by launching his speeding Cadillac into the restaurant in a failed suicide attempt.
Oh, that's right. You just... Hold on. Where did you find that?
It's in a new book called "Oh, the Things I Know" by Al Franken, PhD honorary.
Read the first paragraph to me again.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Relatives of the victim questioned why the suspect, Frank Natassi, did not try to kill himself in a way that would not have harmed others. Natassi's lawyers said the guy was a tragic accident. The guy was delusional when he told investigators 2 days later that he deliberately floored the gas pedal. Investigators say the car was traveling more than 95 miles an hour when it became airborne.
With a single partner who will protect them during their vulnerable months before and after childbirth.
That's perfect. Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem, Russ.
Yeah, he was trying to commit suicide, driving through an intersection, hoping another car in another direction would hit him going 95 miles an hour.
What an idiot.
And all they're charging him on is 3 counts of aggravated manslaughter.
Yes.
Why not just go hit a
bridge abutment?
Yeah. Wouldn't that be an easier way to do it? Because you know absolutely that abutment's going to hit you as hard as you're hitting it. And if you're going 95, that should take care of it.
He's one of those people that wanted to die, but not by his own hand. Like the guys who do suicide by cop. They're not brave enough to kill themselves.
They farted. Drop your pants. Somebody crapped. Didn't do it. Let me see your drawers.
No.
Somebody crapped.
I did not crap. I'd tell you if I did.
Eddie?
I really did.
You can smell it. Was it you?
No, it's not me. I know when I fart.
I don't know. Well, you're the only one that smells it.
Anyway.
There you go. Suicide.
I don't even care anymore.
Okay. The PT-109, a pretty significant part of American history during World War II. That was the patrol boat that young John F. Kennedy commanded on August the 2nd, 1943. It was cut down by 2 Japanese destroyers, and JFK and 10 others survived. They swam 15 hours to a nearby island. Well, they finally found it. Robert Ballard, the same guy...
They used it on McHale's Navy.
No. Robert Ballard, the same guy that found the Titanic, has actually located it. He won't give away the details because, of course, there's a pending film deal. Jury Thursday sentenced Houston rap musician Carlos Coy, professionally known as South Park Mexican, to 45 years in prison for sexually assaulting a 9-year-old girl. Coy, who's 31, could have received up to a life sentence. Hard to miss those infected truth anti-smoking ads on TV. You know, the edgy documentary-looking spots about ammonia aid and things like that. The new one has a mom leaving a baby on a stroller on a busy sidewalk. She runs away. The passerby look in to see a doll holding a sign with statistics on how many kids are left motherless each year because of cigarettes. Anyway,
Who produces those?
I'm not even sure. There's Philip Morris does some other ones, though. But they say basically the infected truth ads work. 22% of teenagers are aware, and only 3% are aware of the Philip Morris Think Don't Smoke spots. On top of that, Wait a minute. What?
Philip Morris has to produce TV spots about not smoking?
Yeah, they've been doing them for a long time.
Yeah.
They can't advertise on TV or radio their product, but they're being are they being forced to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that right?
It was part of the settlement when they were sued for people dying of cancer.
So they can't advertise on TV or radio, but they have to do PSAs that run on television or radio saying don't smoke.
Mm-hmm. And they didn't work.
And they're real weak, yeah.
Well, who cares if they worked or not? That doesn't make sense. Does it?
It's not exactly fair, I guess, but...
Well, first of all, nobody makes people smoke. That's like McDonald's doing ad, having big fat people. You can do the same thing with a kid and whatever that ad is, and just show how many people die from being overweight every year.
Mm-hmm.
And do, and making McDonald's or Burger King or Wendy's Pay for it. That's retarded. So these things do work?
Yes, the Infected Truth commercials do. They say 22% of teenagers are aware of those, and only 3% even know anything about the Think Don't Smoke ads. In fact, they say the Think Don't Smoke ads is actually turning some kids into smokers, because one of the ads shows a kid turning down a cigarette in a party full of smokers, and everybody's having fun, and he's the only one apparently not having fun because he turns down the cigarette.
Yeah, that's the way you have fun, is you smoke.
No, you don't.
That's the way I have fun.
No, you've never smoked in your life.
That's why I'm miserable.
If you started smoking now...
Both my parents smoke, I should smoke.
Hey, both your parents smoke?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
My dad's the one that breaks off the filters. That's off right. Of...
Lucky Strikes or Camels?
I think it's Camel. Because I think you could buy them without the filters, and he got pissed off when they started sticking on them. And you would see him go over to his house, and there he is sitting at his desk, breaking them all off and putting them back in the little carton.
Why not just break them off one at a time?
I don't know. Sometimes when you're smoking, I guess you gotta. I don't know. But that's what he would do: break off the filter and just bitch and moan every cigarette.
But one thing that might be keeping some of the tar nicotine out of his lungs.
That's a taste blocker.
My father felt the same way. Of course, he's dead.
Dead, yeah.
All right, I'm done.
A lot of people still wondering why in God's name Denise Richards would gamble with her future by getting engaged to Charlie Sheen. Try this, $140,000 rock. That's how much the engagement ring that Charlie gave Denise is worth. Denise says, quote, when Charlie gave it to me, I was just so taken aback. I wondered if I'd ever be able to wear anything so large. Now I've gotten used to it. I kind of miss it when it's not on. 140, I have no idea how big that would be. $140,000.
If I had to give a ring to a chick that big to make her marry, no. If I ever get married, I'll either go to Walmart. What do I care where the diamond comes from?
That's true.
It's all coming from the same place on the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares if it comes from Walmart?
Chicks do.
Well, then you go to Walmart, then you stop by Zales on the way home and buy a box. I don't care how rotten that sounds. That's pretty superficial.
Yes. Well, the marriage thing is for the bride, and there's a lot of superficial things. The gown.
That's a lot of money to drop on a ring.
Yeah.
Oh, but you hear about it all the time. Women that if they don't get the ring they want, worth a certain amount of money with all the carats and whatever, they'll dump the guy. Or they won't. Because they're greedy. They want that big rock to show off under their frame.
Well, that's it. It's not greedy. They want to show off. Yeah. Look what I got. Mm-hmm. One of my buddies, and they're not even married anymore, and the bitch kept the ring.
Of course they will.
I use the same joke on her I use on all chicks with great big rings, looks like you won the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. And literally, the ring was about the size of a quarter's too big. Hold on. About that. What is that? About a nickel.
Yeah.
It was that huge. I got away from her. Why? What were you thinking? That's what she wanted. Now, the one diamond wasn't as big as a nickel. It had the thing in the middle and then a bunch of crap around it. But it's absurd.
What are you supposed to spend? 3 months' pay is what you're supposed to spend. I believe that's the standard.
Hold on a second. Eddie, hand me a pen. Let me see what that is.
Okay. I think he makes more than that. 3 months' pay.
Who?
What's his name? Charlie Sheen?
Well, I'm sure he does.
What's one for?
Hold on. Oh, no. I would probably spend $3,000.
That would be a nice ring. It'd be a very nice ring.
Wouldn't that be enough?
Oh, yeah.
Can you get a carat for $3,000?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A nice one?
Yes.
What do they call it? VSI? Mm-hmm. 3 months salary.
I don't believe you'll find a $3,000 ring at Walmart, though.
Why not?
I just don't think they carry them that high end.
They might.
Someone will call. Somebody will know.
What is it, Ed?
According to De Beers, the man is supposed to spend an average of between 2 and 3 months of a year's salary.
De Beers, a diamond retailer.
Yeah.
Right. And Walmart, no, they do not carry anything up to $3,000.
What's the highest they go?
Maybe $500-600.
Can you get a decent size ring?
Looks like shot glass, but...
All right, fine, whatever. $3,000's all I'm ever going to pay.
That would be a very nice ring, though.
Hold on. Yeah, what is it, Beverly?
Russ, don't you know that a ring should represent how much a man loves a woman? It should be the size.
You are out of your twat.
I am not. My husband wouldn't be my husband today if he didn't give me as big a ring as he gave me.
So had your husband, regardless of if he's the most perfect guy on the planet for you, if he didn't give you the right size ring, you weren't going to get married?
If he's the perfect guy, he gives me the perfect ring, indicating how much his affection is by showing.
So you can judge how much he loves you by placing a monetary value on it.
Well, it's not a monetary value. It's
yes, it is. You have to pay a certain amount of money to get a certain size ring and there's monetary value.
No, it's not about the money. It's about the symbol, what you can show.
Well, you just ended your own argument. You just said it's a symbol.
It's a symbol of how much he loves you. He loves me enough to, take the time to pick out this ring.
So is it the size?
How much he loves
Whoa. Is it the size? So if it's 2 carats, that's nice. What if it's a 2-carat zirconia, what do they call it?
CZ.
Yeah. What if it's one of those? It's big, beautiful, it's gorgeous.
Well,
but it's
I
fake.
would know the difference.
No, you wouldn't.
That wouldn't be.
No, you can't tell him.
So it is the money.
That's the cheap way out. So that would.
So it's the money.
Kind of.
So it is the money.
Well, he's kind of cheaping out on his love then. If he doesn't.
No, that's not cheaping out on your love.
He doesn't love you as much as he says.
I thought you just said the ring was a symbol.
It is a symbol.
All right, then it doesn't matter what it cost.
If it's big and beautiful and it's a CZ, it's still big and beautiful.
It'd have to be big and beautiful.
If she doesn't know the difference, then I guess she's fooled by his love anyways.
If it's... All right, so a chick's got to be a jeweler?
No, but most chicks know.
No, they don't.
Did you have your ring assessed after he gave it to you?
I was with him when we bought the ring.
You picked it out, didn't you?
Yes.
That's what I thought. So
of course, I helped pick it out. He didn't argue. He thought it was perfect.
Then you know what? It's his own fault.
Well, he loves me, so it was worth it to him. You wouldn't spend the money on a girl you loved and wanted to spend the rest of your life with?
Here's the way that...
It's worth it if you love her and you're going to
I want to do it if I want to do it. Not here's the way it works. Shut up. I'm going to spend that much money because I want to, not because I have to.
Right.
If she expects it, she's not going to get it.
Right.
If I was going to spend $5,000 on a ring and she goes, this ring's got to be $5,000, I'm spending $2,500. It's got to be what I want to do. Just like in a relationship. If you want to go out and you want to wine and dine some chick, you got to do it because you want to, not because you're trying to impress her.
If a girl really asks you that.
Money.
She's still talking.
Yes, she is.
If you want to be with her, then you want to spend the money.
No, I don't.
I was just thinking, if you had a girl that asked you, said, the ring needs to cost $5,000, I think immediately in your mind you would discount that woman.
Yeah, that would be out, because at that point, not only would I be questioning, why she's there and everything, then the prenup would come into play.
She's setting the stage.
Yeah.
Because if she says that and you do it.
Right.
It's the rest downhill.
Let me see what Stan got screened here. La-da-da. Ya-da-da. Yes, Debbie?
Hey, this is Debbie. Is this Russ?
Yes.
Russ, let me tell you something.
Debbie. Yes.
I have been with my husband we've been married for 11 years. We've been together 12. When we got married, I got a band. Okay, now we're 4 carats, okay? And I'm going to tell you something. It has nothing to do. She just totally contradicted herself.
Yeah, of course.
It has nothing to do with what you spend on that ring.
Yes, I know.
It has absolutely nothing to do with what you spend or how big it is.
Right.
And any woman that says any different is she's out to show off, just like you said.
Yes.
It has nothing to do with what you spend on a ring. Absolutely wrong.
Well, that was very sweet of you to call. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Bye. Quality of. All right. What is it, Brian?
Well, I was just going to tell you, Russ, about those rings of Wally World.
Hold on a second. Eddie, we have a Walmart spots coming up. All right. Let it fly, Brian.
Well, I mean, they're crappy rings. They're not worth anything. I work at the pharmacy in Walmart, and every once in a while I walk by there and just check them out. And they've got this new line, and I can't think of what it's called, but the best is like the Inclusion 1 or Inclusion 2. So
where it looks like a lump of coal.
Exactly. I mean, that's exactly
you hold it long enough, it'll turn into one.
Yeah.
But I mean, and the other thing, all these girls call in, spend all this money on me, show me you love me, blah, blah, blah.
the guy gets a freaking gold band that turns his finger green.
Yeah, if this is all a great big symbol and it's a matter of how much you spend, why does the guy get screwed around on this?
We do. Every single freaking time you see the guy with his frown on his face, his little cheap-ass ring, and the woman's walking around with this big smile, on this ring. She can hardly hold her hand up, the thing's so big. I don't know.
And you know what? That's a really good litmus test. If you're going to get married to a chick and you go, and keep the Walmart box. Screw that. And you give it to her, and if she still says yes, that's a keeper.
Exactly.
I mean, if you got to dress it up just to get her to accept it, that needs to be suspect anyway. Go to Walmart, buy a ring, give her the ring, and if she accepts it, that's somebody that's probably not going to dick you around later in life.
That's exactly right.
Thanks, Brian. Exactly right. Now, see, we've learned something today. We need to break now, Eddie? Please. Wrap up your crap.
News and information brought to us by Duke's Original Roadhouse in Addison. I'll see you there tonight from 9 to 11. We'll have tickets for the new 105.3 FM Talk second annual anniversary party June 22nd at Texas Motorplex in Ennis. And don't forget about the Buddy Contest, 4 and 6 o'clock here in just a couple of minutes. We'll be announcing some names. If it's yours, call in, get some cash. Details are at kyng.com. Click on Win Cash. I'm J.D. Ryan on the Talk That Rocks Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
Hey, Dan.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and line up 4 contestants for El Price Está Bueno.
Okay.
All right. We're going to do traffic here. Excuse me just a second, sweetie. And I'll drop my pants so you can give me my shot. I also need you to check my scars, please. Thank you. What do you got, Jonathan?
All right, Russell, this report brought to you by the Texas Department of Transportation in Dallas, southbound Loop 12 at the exit to I-30. Left lane blocked and delays back to I-35 Simmons due to an accident there. Another accident eastbound, 635 LBJ at Hillcrest. That was blocking the HOV lane. And, that's the only accident. This report brought to you by Albertsons. Go into Albertsons and purchase the Harry Potter video or DVD and 2 6-pack half liters of Coke, and you get a free $5 Albertsons gift card by mail. Albertsons, it's your store. That's traffic. I'm Jonathan Dodge in the new 105.3 FM. White. Lightning.
All right. Thanks, Jonathan. Did you find him? I think he went down to the office. All right, do the weather.
I can't find him anyplace.
That's all right.
Warm, partly cloudy, 66 for the low tonight. Same thing tomorrow. Should be near 90. No rain maybe until, of course, the weekend. 84 degrees currently at the Talk That Rocks, Texas. The new 105.3 FM Talk.
All right. Let me see the size of the needle before you do this. Take it out of that plastic thing. You guys screw me around like this all the time. Where are you going to give it to me?
What?
What is it with you guys in the butt?
That's good. See them.
You want to check my scars while you're here? One of them feels funny.
It does?
Yes.
It does. Scar?
Huh?
The scar or the actual...
Well, the
ball.
No, it's the, where the scar is. It does. It does.
Funny how?
It's just, it feels kind of sore.
Been over years. I'm not going to speak anymore. Healing. I forgot. Sometimes you do flare up. Yes, he does.
Needs some special attention.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Here, look. Right here.
Right there.
Touch it. Right here.
Right there.
Does that feel swollen? Touch it.
No, it doesn't feel swollen.
See the scar right there?
See the scar.
Doesn't it look red?
No, it doesn't look red.
Touch it.
It's fine.
Well, what about this side?
No.
God.
Look, see?
It's fine.
See the scar?
Yes, it's fine.
Touch that one.
It's okay. I just needed some attention for a minute, huh?
All right. Okay. Eddie, load up the computer for the game.
Cheek.
Where were you?
In the office.
Oh. Talking to Matt?
Yes.
Jesus, tell him to get out of there.
Which cheek?
Which one you want?
Whichever one you want to give me.
How much of it do you need?
Just the top.
Right here?
Yes.
Hold on a second. Check this right here. I'm feeling sore down here. Touch that. Check my crack. Hold on. Don't be jabbing me till I'm ready.
I'm not jabbing you. I'm moving your shirt.
Wait.
My hands are real cold.
All right.
Maybe that'll distract you.
This don't hurt.
Take your weight off of this leg for me. There you go.
Well, it did last time she did it to me.
Why? You rushed me. That's why.
No rush. Take your time.
This time, no time.
Slow.
Listen to you. It's almost over. You okay? All right.
Ouch.
It's done.
You might find yourself increasingly horny over the next few days.
Why?
Because of testosterone.
Really?
Mm.
I feel lightheaded.
No,
in case I pass out, grab my balls. Catch them before I hit the ground. All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Dan, what is Tom bitching about on line 3?
He says you locked him out today.
I did not.
That's what he said.
And he's just now calling?
I guess.
Why couldn't you get in the house?
I got in. I had to climb the fence because you stuck a bolt through the other side of the gate.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. I unlocked the gate for you, though, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Well, you're welcome.
Tore my pants.
Did you really?
Yeah. I'm getting there early to go pick up after you and Abby and...
Excuse me, I picked up all the grunts before you got there.
Oh, no, you didn't.
How many did you find?
2.
Where?
One in the bedroom, one in the dining room.
Well, then the one in the bedroom was a fresh one, because I picked up right before I left.
Oh.
How did the showing go?
It didn't go well.
What did they say?
They didn't like the pool.
What's wrong with the pool?
I don't know. It was the most bizarre thing. The only fun thing about it was I told them, she had 2 little kids, I told them, stay away from Abby, she bites. And when they were leaving, the kids were scared of her, so they wanted to walk through the kitchen holding their mom's hands. So
Good.
It was fun.
He warns them every time, leave the dog alone, blah, 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 blah. And the kids always run towards the dog. That's why I don't like anybody sitting in the house with kids. How many showings today?
2.
Both of them didn't like it?
I couldn't read the first one, but the second one didn't.
How long were they there, the first one?
10 minutes.
Is that good or bad?
Average.
No.
How could they not like your house?
I don't know. I saw 20 houses before I decided on this one. It's just one of those things. I think you just
get a feeling when you go in.
You look at the outside, and if you like that, and the two got to sync up.
Yeah, maybe they wanted a bigger backyard. They had kids. Swing set area.
They wanted a little more grassy area.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have any grassy area back there. It's a pool.
And what's wrong with your air conditioner?
Oh, that's another story. The air conditioning upstairs is going to be off for a week.
Why?
I got a drain pan that's leaking, so they had to replace it.
Right.
So they go up in the attic this morning to replace it. They take the old one out, but to put the new one in. The new one don't fit.
So now you have no drain pan upstairs.
Right, so there's no drain pan, and they say, well, we got to make, for some reason, it's a special pan, and we got to make the other one. Well, how long is that going to take? About 4 or 5 days. I went, so it's going to be a week. The upstairs of my house is totally without air conditioning.
And fortunately, it's nice and warm out.
Yeah. Thank God it's the winter.
Mm-hmm.
Is it good and hot upstairs?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It'll just get better with time.
Yeah. All right, thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm short a couple of Hispanic brethren for the game. El Price. Everybody was calling on cell phones, and they sounded awful.
Oh. What do you want me to do? Dig up some Mexicans for you?
Well, if just a few more of our Hispanic brethren.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can do out the Hispanic call. One moment, please. All right, there you go.
That'll do it.
Calling all Mexicans.
Amazing to me. Lulac doesn't protest.
It amazes me, too.
Yeah, I know. It actually amazes me. It pisses you off.
What is it, Terry?
Hey, what's happening, Russ?
Nothing, my brother.
Hey, say, man, you know you're going to get people confused every time you play that Super Chicken. Brother's going to call in like, hey, hook me up with a 2-piece and a pepper.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Say, but...
2-piece chicken and a hot pepper.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Say.
Yeah.
I know you're talking about the bad movie that's coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to go see it tonight.
But I'm going to see it tonight because...
Where are you going?
Huh?
Where are you going?
I'm at home.
Well, how are you going to see it?
I don't know. Maybe something going on wrong at DirecTV, but on my DirecTV, it's coming on Black Stars at 7 o'clock, so I'm watching.
They're not showing Undercover Brother tonight. I didn't even hit the theaters yet.
I think somebody probably don't rigged it up. You didn't listen. It's Black Stars.
Is somebody Flintstone rig it for you?
Hey, it's Black Stars. And another thing about your air conditioning pan.
Yeah.
Can't you go on and nigga rig it up and hook it up and run your air conditioning for a week?
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah, let JD do it. He ain't got nothing to do.
Busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Terry.
Yeah, later.
In a minute.
It's not on Stars tonight.
No, it's not. All right, we ready to go, Daniel?
Actually, I'm getting a couple of calls, and I just was blowing them off. People saying that Undercover Brother is going to be on cable tonight. I thought it was, like a making of or whatever, and they were just mistaken.
Right.
But I just keep getting calls about it.
How could it be on cable tonight?
I don't know. That would be stupid. Something is probably just the making of or whatever. And
that's what it's got to be.
Because the movie doesn't even get released until tomorrow.
Right. Okay. You got everybody lined up?
Yes, I do.
All right. Here we go.
Hey, all you vatos and vatettes, come on down. You're the next contestants on El Priso Estabueno. And now, here's your host of El Priso Estabueno, Russ Martin.
As I say, hola to you. All right, let's get our contestants on the phone. Ray, welcome to the show. What do you do for a living?
I'm a heating and cooling technician.
Now, let me ask, are you seriously?
Yeah.
Why would my unit have a special pan that you would have to have it constructed? You ever heard of that?
Well, I mean, it just depends on what size of coil you got.
I don't know. I don't even know what unit I've got. I think it's a train.
Well, they took off that metal. Was it like sheet metal type pan, silver?
Yeah, I think so. They said something rusted out.
It was probably, you got water leaking onto it.
Yeah, I know why it rusted out. I'm just saying that they have to go have a pan specially made, so I got no air upstairs for a week.
Well, they just probably have to determine what size coil it is, and they can get out of that.
I wonder if when your air conditioning system was originally installed, if they put it in there in such a way that the pan that normally would go with that unit doesn't work, so they had to make one.
Oh.
So now, I don't know.
I don't really care. All I know is I got no air upstairs for a week.
Not unless you got pretty bad access to it. Or small access.
Yes, okay, thank you. All right. Abel, what do you do for a living?
I work at Texas Paint.
Texas what?
Paint.
Paint, all right. And what about you, Eddie?
Just a driver.
Okay, and Lupe?
Retired Army. Something like that.
Shut up, Eddie. What is it, Lupe?
Retired Army.
Okay, all right. Okay, Dan, what are we playing for today on El Priso Estabueno?
Well, we're playing for a Russ Martin Show ticket prize pack. You get one pair of tickets to see Poison at the Smirnoff Music Center this Sunday, and you can get all your tickets.
Is that really this Sunday?
Yeah.
I want to go.
Well, then ask Rob for tickets.
There's 2 tickets.
How did you get tickets?
I'm taking them to the appearance tonight.
Let me see.
At Duke's.
Are they any good? Welcome to Smirnoff Music Center, Sunday, 5 p.m. Yeah, I want to go to that.
Didn't we go last time?
Yeah. That's where we saw the great big fat chick dancing at the end of the aisle, on Skinny Bob.
Skinny Bob.
I'm sure Rob can hook us up with some tickets.
All right, go ahead.
And a pair of tickets to 105.3's second year anniversary party, June 22nd at the Texas Motorplex. Tickets will be $10 at the door. Listen to us for more details and giveaways.
All right, we're going to bring out some fabulous prizes. Everyone will bid on it. Whoever gets the most prices correct as far as what they cost wins a fabulous prize pack. And here we go. The first item up for bid today on El Priso Estabueno thingy.
Have you run out of stovetop cooking area, especially after those last 5 kids? Then try one of Gwinnard's 12-quart stainless steel stock pots. It's big enough to cook beans to feed an army or to cook that whole baby goat that's just sitting in the backyard.
All right. Ray, what do you bid on this fabulous item?
I'll bid $30.
$30 even. Abel, what do you bid?
$19.
$19. Eddie?
$15.
$15. And Lupe?
$10.
$10 even. Actual retail price, Daniel?
Actual retail price, $14.99.
Lupe. One for Lupe.
Eddie said 15.
That was too high.
You went over.
Yeah, you can't go over, Lupe.
Okay. I put 10.
Everybody shut up.
Instead of learning how to drive that truck, just buy some oversized tires that will hit the curb before the truck does. Frank Kitt's Pit Stop carries 20-inch Goodyear tires and Epic Chrome Z5 rims to go along with it. They come with everything, ironically even locking lugs so someone else can't steal them from you.
All right. Lupe, what do you bid on this fabulous prize?
$350.
$350. Eddie?
$300.
$300. Abel?
$350.
Somebody already bid $350?
Lupe did.
Bid something different, Abel.
$300.
Somebody did that one true.
How's that? Give me $250.
$250. Ray?
$275.
$275. Actual retail price?
Actual retail price for these specially made tires are $3,000 for the set.
Really?
Yeah.
$3,000?
They're like super special tires.
Tires?
Yeah, tires and rims.
Up more than a damn car.
Yeah, it is. All right, who got that one? Lupe?
Lupe.
All right, that's 2 for Lupe. All right, wheel out the next prize on this.
Price este bueno. Are the tortillas cold by the time they get passed all the way around the table? Not anymore with the Jalapeno Delight Tortilla Warmer. It's even microwavable to heat up frozen tortillas.
All right, Ray, what do you bid?
I'll bid $3.99.
$3.99. Abel?
$10.
$10. Eddie?
$5.
$5. And Lupe?
$3.
$3 even. Actual retail price?
Actual retail price, $9.99.
There's one for Eddie. How many you got, Dan? How many prizes?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 more.
All right. The next prize on El Price Está Bueno?
Doesn't it suck to come out of the bar in a drunken stupor and not be able to find your truck? Well, then why not make it easier by spelling your name across the back in Old English font and highlight it with a Virgin Mary? That way, if the cops see you're weaving all over the road, then they'll think that you're praying. Sorry, I started laughing. I couldn't read it.
All right, Ray, what do you bid for this?
$50.
50?
15.
$15. Abel?
$13.
$13 even. Eddie?
20.
$20. And Lupe?
$25.
$25. Actual retail price?
Actual retail price, $85.
Lupe. Another one for Lupe. What's the score so far, JD?
Ray and Abel tied with 0. Eddie has 1. Lupe has 3.
All right. Next item up for bid on El Price Está Bueno.
It's the weekend, and you've got to entertain all 20 of your kids at once. Do it with a wooden backyard activity set from Toys R Us. They come in an assortment of sizes just in case you decided to stop with only a few kids, like that would ever happen.
All right. Lupe, what do you bid for this?
$75.
$75. Eddie?
$100.
$100 even. Abel?
$55.
$55. And Ray?
$200.
$200. Actual retail price?
Actual retail price, $449.
Ray. There's one for Ray. All right, what's next, Dan?
Do you have too much leftover chicken, pork, and goat meat? With Sears heavy-duty cast iron meat grinder, you can create all sorts of new dishes. It features a wooden pestle and table mount and can be taken anywhere. It's also good for getting rid of those pesky white people that won't stop calling the cops on you when you're shooting in the front yard.
It's getting better and better.
All right, Abel, what do you bid for this?
Yeah, they bid $65.
$65. Ray?
I'm going to bid $150.
$150. Eddie?
$90.
$90. And Lupe?
$75.
$75 even. Actual retail price?
I'm sorry, your bids are all too high.
All right, what's the lowest one, Eddie?
65.
All right, bid again. Bid lower than $65. Abel?
$45.
$45. Ray?
$55.
$55 for Ray. Eddie?
$58.
$58. And Lupe? $44. Actual retail price, Daniel?
I'm sorry, your bids are all still too high.
What's the lowest, Eddie?
44.
Hold on. Everyone hold on. What should they bid under?
Under 20.
Everyone bid under $20. Ray, what do you bid?
$5.
$5. Abel?
$19.59.
$19.59. Eddie?
$15.
$15. And Lupe?
$14.
$14 even. Dan, actual retail price?
Actual retail price, $24.99.
Abel.
All right, Abel got that one. All right, Daniel, the next item up for bid.
Friday night is here and you're on the prowl. What better way to show the mamacitas that you've got a decent job than by wearing your brand new Resist All Straw Cowboy hat? The edges roll up easy and a good bandana will make you look formal for Sunday brunch.
What do you bid, Ray?
I would bid $75.
$75. Abel?
Down. $50.
$50. Eddie?
$150.
$150? And Lupe?
$80.
$80. Actual retail price?
Actual retail price, $89.
Lupe.
That one was.
I realize they cost that much.
I didn't need it for a straw hat.
Where'd you call and check the price on that, Eddie?
Cowboys Western Wear or something like that.
Read that one again, Dan.
Friday night is here and you're on the prowl. What better way to show the mamacitas that you've got a decent job than by wearing your brand new Resist All Straw Cowboy hat? The edges roll up easy and a good bandana will make you look formal for Sunday brunch.
All right, that's all I wanted. Bring up the next prize up for bid.
Make all the other day laborers jealous when you become the most often picked guy, and you will with your Craftsman 32cc gas grass trimmer. With a 14-inch wide cut, you can manicure a yard in no time at all.
All right, Lupe, what do you bid for this?
$150.
$150. Eddie?
$89.
$89. Abel?
$95.
$95. And Ray?
$100.
$100 even. Actual retail price?
$69.90.
They're all over.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You douchebag.
Oh, well.
All right. Go to the next one, man.
Eddie was closest.
Was he?
Yeah.
All right, give it to Eddie.
Okay.
All right, Daniel, next item up for bid.
God played a cruel joke on you. He gave you a strong desire to own a truck, and then he made you too short to get in and out of it. This is why I missed the prices entirely of the other one. Stop by Frank Kent's pit stop and have them lower it by a few inches. Besides, it doesn't hurt as much when you fall out of it drunk.
Dan's gone.
I can't breathe. Sorry.
All right, Ray, what do you bid on that?
$300.
Hey, Abel, what do you bid?
Give me $400.
$400. Eddie?
$5.
$5?
$500.
Oh, $500. And Lupe?
$200.
$200 even. Actual retail price?
Actual retail price, $400 even.
Abel.
Abel, all right. How many you got left, Dan?
One more.
You're on a roll today, Eddie. Very nice.
I'm sorry. I was laughing so hard I couldn't even hear the prices of the other ones. I'm sorry.
All right, last one on it.
Last one.
El Precio Está Bueno.
Put those lazy kids to work now that school is out. Stop by Sam's Wholesale Club and pick up a 6-pound bag of Chiclets gum. They come individually wrapped so they can sell them car to car and make as much profit as possible.
All right, Ray, what do you bid for this?
$40.
$40 even. Abel?
$35.
$35. Eddie?
$20.
$20. And Lupe?
$5.
$5 even. Actual retail price?
Actual retail price, $8.99.
Lupe. All right, JD, give us a score here.
Score, Ray in the middle of 1. Abel and Eddie have 2. Lupe has 3 or 5.
Tell Lupe what he's got, Daniel.
Congratulations, Lupe. You win a pair of tickets to 105.3's second year anniversary party June 22nd at the Texas Motorplex. Tickets will be on sale $10 at the door. Listen to 105.3 for more details and ticket giveaways and a pair of tickets to see Poison at the Smirnoff Music Center this Sunday. You can get your tickets now at all Ticketmaster locations.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
news? We got time for a quick one. Let me see what Dan's got screened. Let me grab this and we'll start news. What is it, Scotty?
Hey, I'm sitting here at home watching, or just started flipping through the channels. Black Stars. It says movie.
What movie?
Second. It says Undercover Brother.
I got an email from somebody. The listing shows that that's the making of.
Okay, here it goes. It says, this is what I'm reading on the satellite.
All right.
On my TV.
Is this direct TV or is this a real satellite?
It's Dish Network.
Okay.
It says movie. Eddie Griffin, Neil Patrick Harris, Chris Kattan.
Yeah.
2002.
Right.
A low-rent private detective poses as a preppy nerd in order to foil a plot by conspirators.
My guess that's going to be the making of.
Violence, language, sexual content.
Well, enjoy the movie. You won't need to go see it tomorrow.
Cool, man.
All right. All right.
I'm putting one over on the cable people. They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, they have stuff and they accidentally broadcasted it, so I'm going to watch it.
I was flipping over from the Star Wars when I watched it.
I can't decide, clones or Undercover Brother.
Spider-Man, to hell with it.
All right, 646, J.D. Ryan's on the new 105.3 FM Talk with News.
Thanks, Russ. An American intelligence report says a nuclear exchange, which is possible now between India and Pakistan, could kill up to 12 million people and injure 7 million. This disclosure came...
Are we supposed to be worried about that, or is that good news?
That's...
Oh,
12 million people.
Yeah, but where is it?
India and Pakistan.
Yeah.
The disclosure came...
So it's good news?
The disclosure came as Pakistani nuclear experts bitterly criticized the armies of both countries for trivializing nuclear war and failing to educate their people about its consequences. It'll be fine.
So that's good news.
I guess.
Huh?
If you know, yeah, well, I don't think 12 million deaths is good news.
Where is it?
Okay. The Supreme Court said this week it will consider whether some state laws that ban cross-burning violates the free speech right of the Ku Klux Klan men. The High Court's ruling, expected sometime next year, could clarify how far states could go in banning the practices associated with racial hatred and intimidation.
So, let them burn it. Who cares?
William Gerber, one of the Californians in a...
Black people should burn something in white people's front yards.
Yeah?
Oh, they burn their houses down there. Yeah. That's as good.
You're just trolling, aren't you?
I plan on having a protest by sometime next month.
Okay. I'd be surprised if the Pakistanis don't do it. William Gerber is one of California's 3 strikes inmates, meaning that he'll spend the rest of his life in prison without conjugal visits. And his wife, who is 46 years old.
Who is this?
This is this guy in prison, William Gerber.
Oh, okay.
His wife's 46, and her biological clock is ticking, of course. So at 46, she wants to have babies. He has permission to mail order to FedEx some spermazoa out of his cell. The prison denied his request, and Gerber has sued them. Last week's federal appeals court ruled that inmates do not have the right to keep procreating. The judges decided that's one of the things you lose when you go to jail.
Hold on. Which line, Dan?
Line 5.
It's a mad what?
It's a mad Pecky.
Oh, okay. Hello, you're on the air.
You are the bad man. Why do you talk like this to people? You make fun of people you don't know. Why? You are a sorry son of a bitch.
Why were you calling?
Because you're a bad man. You make fun of us for no reason.
What did I say? Don't give me that face. What did I mean... Never mind.
He wasn't listening.
Hell, I don't know. Screen and call. I missed it.
Okay. Another fine classic bit. Go ahead.
I'll mark that for best of. Men and women may not only be from two different planets, they may also use two different ways to get to those destinations. According to researchers, studies have indicated that people spend money on this. Women tend to rely on landmarks and other environmental information when attempting to reach a particular location. Men use oriental strategy or orientation strategies, or oriental, such as specific north and south directions. So chicks
I very seldom use north-south. Landmarks, yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
I do.
I get lost all the time. If I'm going north-south, if I'm going down this road, normally this building's over on my left, I know I'm going north.
Well, it says, according to researchers, that's a chick deal. I always do north-south. I guess maybe because I was a Boy Scout, I learned all that stuff.
Of course you were a Boy Scout.
You watch it. Don't be picking on the Boy Scouts. I learned map reading and everything else.
Did you learn that? Did you learn that in the Wee Belows?
No, I didn't go to the Wee Belows.
Did you go to the Wee Suck?
No, I didn't do that.
What, Dan? Oh, really? Hold on. Yes, Ahmed?
Hey, hi, Russ.
Yes.
How are you?
Fine.
I just heard you were bringing up the topic for the war, nuclear war.
Yes, what about it?
Well, why is it a good news?
I don't know. I was asking JD. Is it good or bad news?
It's a bad news.
Why is that?
Well, first of all, there are so many people who will die if there is a nuclear attack.
Yeah, but where is it?
You know where it is.
Where?
Say it.
I don't know.
Say it.
India and Pakistan.
India and Pakistan?
Yes.
Is that where it's going to be?
Yes.
All right.
But I hope it's not going to be there.
Why is that?
Because India has put a self-restriction on it.
Mm-hmm.
So it will never, ever use a nuclear bomb in the first place.
Oh, yes, they will. Somebody will wig out.
No.
Yes, they will.
No, I'm an Indian, believe me.
No. Somebody's going to strap a nuclear weapon to the side of a camel and run it into the side of a stop and go. Yes, they will.
This is so illogical because Pakistan has
I was just trying to commit suicide.
But they have not put restriction on themselves.
Yes, of course.
So who will put the bomb?
I don't know.
Well, anyway.
Hold on a second. JD will read the story for you again.
That's just what they said. It said, an American intelligence report says a nuclear exchange between India and Pakistan could kill up to 12 million people and injure 7 million.
Yes.
Well, that's the very remote possibility.
Why is that remote?
Because I can guarantee you that the head on the people on India's government are very sensible.
But they're not talking about the government. They're talking about some nutcase group getting a nuclear weapon on the black market and using it.
But in India, the government is different and the military is different.
Do you have single-serve moon pies?
What?
Never mind.
Hey, you can't do something like this. I mean, there's always something that you do. You ask a question, the guy on the other end just doesn't get it, and then you hang up on him.
I didn't hang up on you. And you know what? 12 million people. How many Indians are there? About 6 billion?
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to miss 12 million.
Well, you know what? It really doesn't really matter. If, out of 1 billion or 2 billion.
That's really, Dan's right. That's not going to make a dent.
Yeah. In fact, it's going to improve India's situation.
I wish I could think of a bunch of stop-and-go jokes, but I'm out. Where are you right now?
Well, I'm at my office right now.
Oh, okay. Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Just because you have a counter in front of you? That's my day.
He's making the Pakistani noises.
Who's making the Paki noises?
Dan.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Hey, he's good at making noises.
No, he's not.
Well, I'm so happy that at least now you have realized that. Listen, I'm so happy that at least now you are.
But you left some running.
Yeah. Sounds like somebody's stealing your camel.
The keys in it.
Yeah. Do you leave the keys in your camel? You better hurry up.
Well, I will have to be really tall to leave the keys in the camel.
You better hurry up before you have to walk a mile for it.
Listen.
All right, I'm sorry.
You killed the bit.
Okay, I think I'm finished.
Damn, it sucks when you throw out a stupid line, doesn't it?
Hurts, don't it?
Yeah, no wonder JD stays in a bad mood.
I'll see you guys tonight at the Duke's Original Roadhouse in Addison from 9 to 11. All kinds of cool stuff to give away, including tickets to the second anniversary party, Tuesday 22nd at the Texas Motor Speedway. Bring your camel. We'll see you tonight. I'm JD Ryan on the Talk That Rocks Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
What time we got to be out, Eddie?
7:02.
Are you serious? Quit it. All right, we're just going to have to hit like us late. I didn't realize we were that far behind. All right, Dan, you want to do the plugs? Oh, let me turn your mic on.
All right.
Okay. All right, let it rip.
To learn more about the Russ Martin Show, to email anyone on the show to get in the studio audience, or to make a donation to the Listener Foundation, or to get on the show's weekly email list, simply go to russmartin.com. To see the costumed antics of our own J.D. Ryan, go to johndavidryan.com. Visit Eddie's oddly fascinating website, go to eddieboyd.com. To email us during the show and only during the show, use the Russ Martin Show at hotmail.com. For information about the rest of the station, go to kyng.com.
All right, where's your appearance tonight, Quit?
Dukes in Addison.
All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye-bye.